Hello, I'm here. Just a tad bit late. Thank you for joining me, Jackie and Barb. Don't know who else will be here, but we'll just do this for our entertainment. Heels was a big part of me doing clips. We started right at the same time. While we're waiting, we'll get some housekeeping taken care of. Let's see. Let me see. I have to do it this way. Okay, there we go. This is my housekeeping notes. Get them out of the way. My Cash App is pinned to the top. If you want to tip me. If you need a Cash App, use my referral link, and we both get $5. If you're trying to build your credit, try Capital One for building new credit. If you apply, you get $100 and I get $100. And if you want to save money, switch to Straight Talk. If you, after your first referral, after your first month, I think you both get a bonus of something, but I forgot what it was already. And here's my membership link for all phones. And as always, everyone, please hit the like, subscribe. And if you haven't already, it's a way to support the channel. There we go. Got that out of the way. Now we'll get on with our show. Share my screen. This is Heel's page. If you didn't get the chance to know her, you missed out. Hey, Mama T, I don't care what people say. She wasn't a racist, and I don't want to get into all of that. If you have anything to say like that, just, save it for another day. This is remembering her, remembering Dolly Vision. Hey, Sally. She just clipped Dolly just like anybody else did. Hey, Dodie. And she could get to him like I get to Ernie. Heels could get to Dolly. And when she clipped him doing a safari, hey, Fitzcrank, she called it a safari in his backyard. That really pissed him off, and that started their war. And then he went into this evil strike war where she was down like, I think, 9 strikes. And she just had to fight him one by one by one. Rob Reed, that's how I contacted Rob Reed, Esquire. He got involved. I'm not sure. I think she had cancer, but I'm not sure. Something tells me that, I don't know. It was cancer or not. Hey, Lily. I think it was cancer. My memory sucks. Hey, Jackie Blue. But Dolly he thought he could just take her channel, struck her 3 times and take her channel. And she fought back. She fought back and went all but 1 strike. And that's when Rob Reed came into our little community and said, he had a service to where for, I think it's 99 cents, $1.29, something like that. You could use his address so he didn't get his address. Yeah, she passed away. She passed away, I'm going to say, more than a year ago. I'm really horrible in time. But yeah. I was a mod for her. Like I said, she and I started out at the same time. Hi, Sandy. Good morning, all. Isn't that the lady? Yeah, Nicolina went after her. Said, well, I got to mess with you before you die. Yeah. So after the strike war, Dolly got really ugly. He got ugly with Savage. He got ugly with Burnt Toast. And he really thought that he was the man and he was going to just rule over these women. And it didn't happen that way. So here's her channel. Let me make this bigger. Don't need to see me on here. She had the best intros. The little kitty and the little, hey, Lilu, the little kitty and the little girls dancing. Even the, older people dancing was cute. But it's the little kitty that always reminds me of Heels. Yeah, it's this little butt in the air. And since everybody's got Dolly's trending, I was going through some clips for somebody looking for Dolly information. And this clip of Heels that I'd never seen before, and I thought I'd seen them all. It was a creator I'd never heard of, and it just popped up in my StreamYard. Like she wanted me to see it. And I was like, wow, I've never seen this clip. And it's kind of, not real important, but kind of important. Hey, Matthew. But then I was also looking for the Nazi Santa. It was in Jimmy Jam's Dolly Vision's first channel. He had the Nazi Santa in the hot tub. And I can't find that clip. But she led me to where there was a picture of it. I just happened to click on to her, a clip she had with Nazi Santa in it. And there it was. So I was thinking she wanted to say her 2 cents. So I thought, well, let's go back and revisit her Dolly clips and let her have her 2 cents again. So we'll just start at the top, at the first of the clips. And I clicked on the oldest. And she has a lot of Betty and Bullhorn Betty, just like I did, and Andrew. That's where we first started clipping. Justice for All, Bullhorn Betty, Molly Golightly, JLR. She has one Ernie there. Chris Madonna, Betty and JLR. Summer Wells clips. And the first one I seen about Dolly was this one. Willful Idiots, Part 1, Dolly. So this is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. I'll put a link in the chat. If y'all would go over and just take a minute to like the video, I'd appreciate it. Here we go.
There's so much fuckery going on in a missing child case that I've never seen in my whole entire life, and that is absolutely the truth. And the question is why? Why?
The moneymaker is Summer Wells.
Well, who the fuck is gaining off of this? Who?
558 in chat.
Something to do with money. Everything is money, 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 money. Okay, so something involving fucking money is going on in this Summer Wells case, and
Hashtag Summer Wells.
I used to think it was an accident. I think they fucking murdered this kid at this point. I mean, just straight up murdered the kid. This shit might have been a plot, a plan, movie, TV deal type. Before I crush and drive the last nail in Benny Keys' coffin, I'm going to give him a chance to apologize because you walked him into an ass whipping. This is all true.
Amazing Grace.
This ain't something I just came up here and said, oh, I'm just going to pick on these fucking dudes and make something up. No. These are true things that are going on the internet.
Okay, so where did Dolly get all his Benny Keys information? Who?
And the second thing is, if everybody just followed me over
This was Josh from the lab. No thanks, and Chris McDonough.
from Tiffany, make sure you do me one of two things. Hit that smash button on no thanks and the lab. Right now, tonight, let's build both of these channels at least 100,000 subscribers.
Thanks, man.
Let's just pound it while we're all here. Anybody from my channel, let's make 10 interview rooms.
Let's do it.
Let's take them to another place, take Doug to another place.
Stay tuned for part 2. Okay, then we go to the next one. That's McDonough. I don't know if that's part 2 or not. Molly Golightly, Krista. Is Kitty being replaced, extended? Watch past the end. Okay.
Everybody trying to get touchy-feely with old mullet woman. I feel left out. Benny Keys and damn Ernie Shell, why they getting all the love?
I know that there's this infighting back and forth between him and Benny Keys.
And they ain't trying to cut Dolly in, okay?
Kitty. Okay, kitty, behind the ears, kitty.
He lives in his fucking car. That's gone, guys. I'm not gonna do that.
I did finally get my hair done. If you guys have not noticed, which I'm pretty sure you guys have. This is Bullhorn Betty.
Girl, you sexy as fuck. Let me holler at you. He's trying to get her oiled up. I mean, I don't know. Is that what's going on?
So I had never went on to his page before. You know, I just kind of like, just another one. You know, F you. And then I did a flip-a-roo, right? Flip-flop. And I'm sorry. That's not. There's a picture being passed around, you know, with his junk, right? Oh my goodness. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, my friend. Anyways, if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you guys going over there and seeing it.
Hi. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? Say hi. Say hi. That's YouTube. YouTube, you're a star now.
Dolly Vision, if you're watching, did a great job.
That's our star of the day, the turtle.
Right, cameras are always backwards. I can never remember which hand it was. This is this hand. So this goes to this side. This goes to this side. There we go. All right, let's put there. Roots are back. These cameras. I gotta tell you, these cameras are killing me. These cameras are killing me. I can never tell which direction I'm supposed to go. It's kind of funny how that works out. It's pointing the opposite direction. It's flipping the images over. Technology is amazing. Technology is so amazing.
Yeah, Hill's humor was one of a kind. Okay, we've seen that one. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Summer Wells. Summer Wells. JLR. Bullhorn Betty calls Dolly Vision and they discuss all the things. Oh. Share the screen again.
Well, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sunshine.
Bullhorn Betty.
Bullhorn Betty.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing this
So
morning?
I figured it would be good for me to come after Ernie.
There you
I like
go.
Ernie.
Back to back.
Ernie needs to reach out to me. I can save him thousands of dollars on legal expenses.
That's what this whole case is about. It's just a pedophile cesspool. It's a pedophile cesspool.
But I'm partial to Allie. I like her. People want to sit there and drag me, you, our son's name, our families through the mud. Why don't they pay us to do that? Then they can talk all the shit they want.
She said that, he came in intoxicated, that he went to his room. He was, not wanting to talk. He was kind of non-responsive. He was rocking back and forth. What do you think would cause a teenage boy to have those type of,
A major
go through
traumatic event.
yeah,
A major traumatic event.
Exactly. That's what I would think too. And they're making it out to be like it's nothing, but what major traumatic
The question no one asked, including Cliff Madonna.
event did Hunter go through that he was acting in this type of way?
He's not in a mental
Voices behind the wall.
institution. He's not in juvie. He's not in any kind of
Unsubstantiated.
a facility. But he did tell another creator that the H is in that he was taken from his mother.
I can believe that because there was things being allowed and he's a minor. I actually think he was taken away from Allie.
Well, and Candace had said a ways back that she had heard from somebody
That's Shannon talking.
in H's family that he had got caught drinking and smoking weed with his girlfriend, so they took him away and put him in foster care.
Talk to Allie about that before, because that interview that you guys saw is only one.
We met with, a lieutenant. We met with a detective.
The patient is
We
listening.
met with,
Is only one.
That said, of course she didn't answer the question she pretends to know the answer to.
we met with,
Investigative reporter, legal eagle, body language expert, lobbyist, domestic violence advocate, trafficking expert, and child psychologist.
a lieutenant. We met with a detective and somebody higher up in the food chain that was working on the Summer Wells case. And one of the things that we brought back to them were some video footage of interviews that we were able to acquire. And part of those interviews that we were able to acquire indicated that, Hunter had never been the same. And so, one of the suggestions I had made is why that I would suggest that they get an FBI counselor in there that is designed to deal with, teenagers and psychological, psychology. So I can't remember how I couched it. I'm sure it's on the video somewhere, but I'm saying, we really need to get a psychologist in there that's an FBI agent that's trained to deal with teenagers.
Hard to say we're wrong.
Hey, Allison. What? You still riding your boyfriend? Oh Lord. Grandis. Was she pissy that you were up there fucking Jose?
No, they didn't know I was fucking them. Yeah, and I got something to say to all those YouTubers too. Leave my child and my other children's name out the goddamn fucking mouth.
Keep my son's name out your motherfucking mouth. Because in the pedophilia term, red means ready, white means available, and the rain falling means active. I said that at the beginning. I say it now. Red, ready, white, available. The rain falls. That's why pedophiles put waterfalls behind them. Because they're active.
These lights hovered and they blinked. I still don't know the colors. I think
That's Kimmy. Remember Kimmy?
because I'm letting you see me. I trust you
Thank
to
you, Mama
see me.
T. Thank you for being a member.
And you trust me to see you. I don't have my teeth in.
You've done this person very, very wrong. It's okay. I promise you. It'll be okay.
But for the love of God,
I forgot. Alcohol and substance abuse expert, mental health advocate.
get these people off the street.
This family deserves better. 1-800-TBI fine. These children miss their sister. Do better. Yep. So see, she started out just making same old clips. Just, not even harsh at Dolly. A rumor I know. Okay, let's see what the next one was. Bullhorn finds a grave. Savage Live Awards deserves an award. I can't quite pick. What's the same? Savage Live Award deserves an award. I can't quite pick a category yet. Yeah, Savage used to have the live awards every year. This has Dolly in it.
I've got chaos. I have got chaos on the panel already.
Come down the road and the school bus ran off the road because, I stepped in front. I didn't mean to because I'm a gentleman. Don't you mess with me. Look,
Right
I'm
there.
telling you.
I think that's Pirate parodying Dolly.
Y'all can't mess with me. You ever heard of Chris Cole? Remember Chris Cole, the American Sniper?
Hey, my boo-boo, my little boo-boo, okay, is what I like to call her.
No,
She got a little
Dolly.
crush on me. She's been talking about me all day long with her little buddies. You know what I'm saying?
Short little man. He already told me he can't ride this ride, and I'm 5'7".
And that's what started the fight with Dolly and Savage. She said he wasn't tall enough to ride this ride.
Unfairly represented.
And I figured I'd open up the door and let her come on over here.
And you see right here, can you see where somebody put Dolly in a baby backpack and Savage is carrying him around in a backpack, and then she's carrying him around in the stroller over here.
Here and cuddle with me, long as she don't smell too much like Benny Keys, okay?
And then Benny in the showers when Benny or Dolly got his feelings hurt.
Hold on, now I gotta leave chat and go over here and see what he's doing.
This is what started the Dolly and Savage war.
We gonna get shut down by the FCC. For what?
I'm saving the
Where's your
children.
receipt?
Look, right here's my receipt. I was made an honorary deputy.
Okay, there was that one. There, more JLR. Bullhorn Betty is trying to pit her men against each other. She's working against Dolly Vision. Who will win the prize?
And put a spin on it that makes everybody just die
Thank you,
laughing.
Mama
Like,
T.
there were
Thank
some
you,
things that he
Mama T.
said that I almost peed in my pants, right? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a clip channel, I'm sure. You guys know how I feel about Benny. I don't hate him. I really don't. There are a few people that I absolutely despise on YouTube. You guys know how I feel. Things that he said that I almost peed in my pants, right? Oh my gosh, it's going to be a clip channel, I'm sure.
That's because your unchecked ignorance and glowing fuckery keeps us all busy.
You guys know how I feel about Benny. I don't hate him. I really don't. There are a few people that I absolutely despise on YouTube. Benny's not one of them. Benny's truly not one of them. Do I like him? No. Do I care for his content? No. Do I think he has relevant information? Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does. I just don't like how he treats people. He says he's a man of God, but outside of those words coming out of his mouth, his actions do not hold to what comes out of his mouth.
Maybe you could mentor him.
So we're doing God's work right now. We're in the public street.
Look, go get out of here. Get out of my fucking face. Look, goddamn, get out of mine.
Out the window.
Out here.
Come on, Candace, come out here and talk to us about your daughter. What'd you do with her?
Hey,
What'd you do with your daughter? Fire him from the job. Fire him from the job. You don't need a baby. He buried his baby somewhere. We want to know where she's at.
Absolutely, Watch.
We're gonna follow you. We're gonna wait there all day.
We know where you're at now. Where'd you do with your daughter? Where'd you bury her? Where'd you bury her, Don? So we're doing God's work right now.
What are the redeeming qualities? Seriously.
Benny was defiant. Like when I've dealt with law enforcement before, and I follow what law enforcement tells me to do. So, for example, the law enforcement asked him if they could pat him down. He's asking them for search warrants and things of that nature, acting hard. That doesn't sound like a CI. That sounds like a thug. That sounds like somebody that doesn't know their ass from their elbow. And
unlawful search and seizure. This is why you're a
there
jerk.
was petty BS calls into the sheriff's office. The sheriff knows how to deal with it. When I heard the sheriff pull up in there and he said, I heard do you have any weapons on you or anything like that? We heard that you had a Jason mask and you were going to hurt yourself, is what I heard. I could be wrong. It may have been hurt somebody else. I believe it was hurt yourself. So it sounds like somebody called in and said that Benny was, potentially going to hurt himself. And then, of course, that's a Baker Act and things of that nature.
Baker Act is a Florida law, paralegal. Benny lives in Texas, where we call that swatting. Trigger warning.
I think Benny needs to purchase some of Dolly Vision luxurious bath soap to wash that ass and wash that mouth.
That made her muffy print. Cute. Okay, so we really haven't got anything else bad about Dolly. There's one Ernie we should watch, but I don't want to confuse it with a Dolly. Dolly Vision and Bullhorn Betty join forces to bring Summer home. Congratulations, Betty and Dolly. Another intense search and a new alliance.
It is April 19th, 2022, and I had an opportunity to speak with Reverend Donna, which gave me this beautiful map right here. We are here seeking justice for Summer Wells. We are here seeking answers.
Not sure, White Rabbit.
Scavenger hunt. We are on a scavenger hunt. Again, we are still seeking justice for Summer Wells. We are not going to stop looking for that baby. This is coming from the Bullhorn Betty channel as well as my entire team.
My entire team. Okay.
Interesting place. Let me see if I can pull over here and walk back here and see what I can find. Is it possible that Summer Wells is somewhere in and around here? I don't know. I really don't.
In and around?
Need to probably go put my press badge on so people don't freak out.
Congratulations. Can't be doing this though. Best of luck in finding Summer. Bring Summer home. 1-800-TBI. Okay, what's next? Dolly. As for spreading misinformation and researching facts, biatch, please.
Clip channels, thank you. Oh, another thing, clip channels. This is for one particular channel. If you're going to make videos on me, don't spread misinformation.
This video was taken down within 20 minutes and edited.
And if you do, do your research a little bit, right? Because somebody posted a video of me in a hot tub, and it said it was with my kid. Okay, that's not my kid. That was an ex-girlfriend of mine, right?
It was up less than 20 minutes after I learned my mistake. So who's spreading it?
Or you get your little information. Don't post, I'm not Don Wells. They posted, I'm in a hot tub with my grown kid.
I took down the word Dolly's own daughter.
Okay.
What if you were? There's nothing wrong with that. Nor did I insinuate there was.
I don't never strike you into clip channels. Anybody, I tell everybody to use whatever, blah, 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 blah.
It's called fair use.
24 hours on the videos, but you can use 2 minutes at any time. You know, a clip, just don't share my whole video. But this be somewhat accurate.
It was
okay? Even if it's talking shit about me, be close to accurate. Just don't come out of ass with come on now. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And the Glare would have paid you for that video. Okay?
Still living room in there, huh?
I'm just saying. You could have got paid. You would have got more money from the Glare for that video than you would have got posted it on YouTube. If you're going to make clip videos on me and things, at least get the information right. Do a little bit of fucking research, just a little tiny bit, okay? To dig into what people. Send me.
And your fucking research on this, stating as fact, people took money to cover up the disappearance of a child.
That picture of them standing up there on the hill when they took that group photo when they first got there, and they denied.
This is a good time to remind everybody, Heels was never monetized. She could have been, but she never did monetize.
Disclosure agreement, and they took that money to cover up the disappearance of someone else.
There's Nazi Santa. Your friend was in my thumbnail.
Oh, somebody.
I can't read the rest of it, but this is Nazi Santa. Oh, I'm going to have to just be patient with me 1 minute while I screen record Nazi Santa. We've been looking for Nazi Santa.
Don't you look like an Aryan Nation Santa Claus?
Oh, somebody said you were sexy.
That's why at my haters, I just laugh at you. I keep it moving because any other way you're winning. If you're able to affect me in any kind of way, then you're winning.
You hurt my friend's feelings.
I hurt your friend's feelings?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Why?
she's very upset because you told her off.
Oh, really? Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, can you tell her I meant it?
That Nazi Santa we've been looking for. Cannot believe I found Nazi Santa. Thank you, Heels. Yep. Yes, the Heels hurt Dolly's fifis. Yes, remember she did. Baby Gap, yep. Hey, Causes, I didn't know you were live. Hey, Sarah. I'm going over Heels in the Air's Dolly content. Heels just gave you a gift from above. Yes, she did. And she gave me one the other night regarding Dolly that just plopped in my lap. And we've been looking for the Nazi Santa clip. And you'd have to go through all of her clips to find things like that. Thank you, Heels. Okay, Bullhorn Betty. Chasing Truth. Betty has a new boyfriend. And JLR's in heaven. I wonder if that has anything to do with Dolly. I don't know. The internet was invented today. That's Bullhorn Betty. Snitches get bitches or predators and prey. Hobbit looking ass, creepy, dollified hobbies. There's Santa again. Dolly's entire stream was lagging, just an FYI. Gossips ended.
I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody know. If they don't know already, they'll know
That's Savage Live Media.
now. The very reason I was in Texas was to go and take care of a very dear friend that I've known for 5 years and have talked to every day for 5 years.
Watch Dolly Vision live in 30 minutes. Damn Joe. Damn Joe's wife Amanda gone. This is when Dolly Vision was spreading rumors about Savage. Joe's Savage's husband.
Words can get you in a lot of trouble, little boy. The words are going to get you in trouble. And I don't take orders from you, so I will play your shit whenever the fuck I want to play it. It's fair use. Because you had my motherfucking name in the title.
So the messages that BK's been sending about banging you, I want to show them, okay? They'll be on my community page also.
I can already see what a bitch you are.
BK ain't the best dude. You know, when you start doing what you think BK gonna ride with, BK destroys families. That's what he does. And you went right down there to get your family destroyed.
Nazis destroy families. Just ask your buddy Wildman. Wildman was Nazi Santa. See the swastika on his belly? It looks like Santa.
A sucker is born every day.
It's every minute, but that explains a lot.
Walk into a trap. You're like a little fucking mouse. Trap. Herp C trap right here. Boop. Gotcha.
Hey, Pirates. Remind me, what is a Herp C trap?
By the way, you slandering me, trying to say that I have Hep C or any kind of other disease could inhibit me going back and trying to find a job in the health profession. Do you realize that?
You know, BK's already saying stuff about sleeping with you already on my text messages. So, I'm sure Joe,
Hey, Halloween baby.
the old man, he's going to enjoy seeing these messages. And then he might not want to come visit me anymore. He might want to go visit somebody else. He might need to take a little plane trip. I don't think he's going to get there in a car yet. He might. It just take him a little while to get there. Okay? This is what the dude BK's saying. These
Look how skinny Dolly was.
are the clips of you doing it. And then, boom, you put it all together. It's like putting a puzzle together.
Could you possibly be any fucking creepier?
Some nice catch. Yeah, look. He don't even live. That ain't even his mama's house. They live in their uncle's house. Right? So his mama's sponging off the uncle. Benny's sponging off the mom. Savage is over there, like, drooling. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to throw that flaming Cheeto around. The dudes, girls, right? She probably don't even sleep with her husband. That's probably the bad thing.
You blazed past me and made me break my silence.
At least respect the person that's providing for you. At least respect the person that's feeding you. The one that's keeping that damn roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you ain't living in the slums. Right? I'm sure whatever you got, Savage, he got. All right? While you was doing something else. So if you talk about something somebody else got, when you ride, look, everything I got for myself. I don't have nobody give me nothing.
Look at the 7-Eleven.
Ain't never been nobody taking care of me. You know? So you act like I ain't got shit. But look.
There you go. Here, White Rabbit. That might be the new Dolly's. Why Dolly's made a, what do you call it? Surrection? What did he call it? He struck White Boy, and White Boy got on him and brought out all the dirt, all the people and everything all over again. And so I said, Dolly hid Red Dot Bro, inherited the mom's house, right? Yeah. Yes. I think they both did, and they just have to live there together.
Everything you got ain't yours. Right? Everything I got, I worked for. I earned. I didn't have to marry somebody and look for a handout.
Oh, wow.
You really didn't have to do that.
Hey, John.
When I decide to find that person,
thank you.
I'm going to carry my weight. And I expect that person to carry their weight too. That's what a real couple would do.
House of Williams. Guess that leaves me out of the running with Dolly. I was hoping a 7-Eleven paycheck would be enough to take care of both of us. Remember House of Williams, Mallory? Wonder what happened to her. Mallory, please help me out here.
You know the type.
Like graphics,
No.
graphics, and more graphics. It's my experience so far. The boy men that tend to do this, and the 40, 50-year-old men that are sitting in teenage boys' game chairs and such. But how do you say
All hat, no
no
cattle.
cattle? Is that a saying? You need some counseling, you old man. You're old. You goddamn game chair, right? Now listen, I'm not trying to knock your whole goddamn aesthetic just to knock it. It's just the fact that you had all this aesthetic and didn't deliver a goddamn thing to us. You were a disappointment, sir. Sloppy Molly crawled her ass right up onto your panel, right? Very much like King Kong crawled his ass up to the top of the Empire State Building, right? There she was, huffing and a puffing. Just took her big old gorilla hands and just made it happen. She made the hike all the way up to the tippity top, right?
She made good money on YouTube.
Of your 6,000 subscriber platform. Jesus
Hey, pal,
to God,
now.
it must have winded that bitch like no other to get to the tippity top of that platform.
I haven't laughed that hard since I opened Dolly's dick pic.
Hats off to her, right? It's one hell of a platform you got over there. Just the fact that she could even get to the tippity top of it, I was impressed. Not for nothing, I was quite impressed with that feat in itself.
Turtle power.
I forget why we were supposed to hate Mallory now. Children's Hospital, I think everybody got all pissed off at. Oh, the milk jug. Yeah, the milk jug joke. I forgot what the joke was now, but that's what we were supposed to. The milk jug joke. Okay. I wish you would. Magnum PI, Tennessee. Dolly creeping up on a minor, you decide. This is when Dolly was creeping up on Hunter from the Summer Wells case, Andrew's son.
See that house right there? The young lady that just came out with the front door open? They don't know who I am, though. There's Hunter. There's Hunter right there. Man, damn it. We're going to catch him outside, though. We're going to catch. That was my opportunity right there. He's home, though. He's home. I just seen him. I put physical eyes on him. They don't know who I am, though. Now I know what his girlfriend looks like, too. But I think they seen me. I think they seen me when I ran across that field. He was out there, too. He was right out the street. Ran across that field, he went back up in the house. I was like, man, did he fucking see me? He's outside with no shirt on. My door's open. You can literally, see into the house. We're going to do a drive-by. Not the shooting kind, but we're going to do we rolling up. I need a closer look. Let's see if he's on the boards. Ready? Y'all see him? Y'all see him? All right, let's go talk to Hunter. Let's go talk. Hold on, did he walk across the street? Oh, let me go up there and turn around.
Hey, Reese Maker.
Just know he's a young man, about 16 years old, and he's at this address, so this is him. You're interested in making some money? I wanted to speak with y'all. I'm friends actually with Bullworm Betty and Molly that came and seen you and talked to you. Damn it. But now I know what he looks like. I wish I could have got him at the park. See, Allie wasn't out there at first. I should have just did it right off the rip. He does carry himself like a gangster dude, though. He didn't look too gangster. I was like, yo, are you Hunter? He looked scared. To be honest, he looked scared, like somebody was rolling up on him. You know what I'm saying? He out there without his shirt on. That dude, he's like a grown-ass man. He ain't a little kid. Candace like that boy. Candace like that boy. But that ends all them rumors that he's in jail or any of that. What do you think?
He's been home for a couple weeks.
In his neighborhood, there's places you could hide a body. There's patches of woods and there's fucking abandoned shit. He knows that he's wrong. Okay? He knows that. JLR is there also searching. I don't know what JLR
Dolly offered him weed too, or was going to offer him weed.
is here. But tell JLR to hit me up, okay? You see, I was super friendly at Molly, right? To blow one Betty. Oh, one Betty.
Did they try to stick the hot dog up your butt after they took the money or before they took the money?
No, I gave him the money first thing. I said, yeah, I was
Like a smart boy.
Hey, white boy. The white Dolly thing is a fever dream to me. The white Dolly thing is a fever dream to me. I don't get that. Elaborate. Okay. Now I think maybe not. I thought this one might be the one that really started the war.
Or there. You know, I'm sure if anybody is associated with DK or they're doing any type of like think he's a decent person, then I couldn't fuck with you anyway. Right? Like I don't care what channel you are.
Now, Dolly gotta share a story with you about this girl that you seen on the YouTube streets. Dolly, wanna tell you, I think her name was Clyde. It might have been a man, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, whatever.
But it looked like she had some baby oil on her puppies. She greased them up.
$11 months ago, Dolly Cash goes in on Jack Frost.
Clyde diva. Clyde ain't no diva about your old crusty ass. Dolly Vision, I thought she was hiding first for a 106-year-old black woman. Because, you know, Dolly don't care. Some night I get lonely. Dolly
That was a long time ago.
get lonely too. This 106-year-old black woman greased up with some Crisco and looking with her titties just hanging out.
When I was on that hill, I didn't see any of them. All right. When I was walking through the woods looking around, I didn't see any of them. All right. I didn't see nobody. I didn't see not a soul.
Jim's got things to do.
You know, walk around and ask people, spread the name of Summer Wells. I know there's people here now that know who Summer Wells was that didn't because of me. All right. In her own city. Internet's not letting us go. Sheriff Lawson, we come to see you next. All right. Next stop is you. Okay.
Hey, Jody girl.
In the woods, you know, I'm thinking, man, I better not get bit by no damn snake out here. I'm gonna be damn rattlesnake that get me out here. I'm gonna be dead. They're gonna be out here looking for me.
Yeah, everyone was told not to search on their own for that
She
reason.
bought that kid fucking Twisted Tea and stuff. She bought that kid weed and more than one Twisted Tea.
I just never said she bought Hunter Twisted Tea. She bought him weed. As you told me, do your fucking research, man.
Hey, look, you know, I'm raising my 3 boys on the hill behind them. He said, I don't know him personally. He's like, but I've heard stuff. And I was like, you know, would you mind sharing what you've heard? And he just heard that, you know, instead of seeing some of it, but heard most of it. That house was like a trap house. That you had men in and out of that house all the time, okay? Groups and shit. And that Don wasn't never there much.
Or Betty 2.0.
He said, look, if we just had a little tiny bit of proof where something comes out that these people did this, they'll be off that hill. He said, well, let me tell you, human trafficking is everywhere. It's everywhere. That's what he said. That's an older gentleman. I said, I mean, I understand that. You know, I've took classes of human trafficking and things like that.
Question is, why? Human trafficking certificates, $25.
And I was
online.
That's him. Okay? I mean, that is his ass, right? Because
The
I've never
cowboy?
seen Hunter. I've never seen what Hunter looks like. Never. Okay? So,
There are many videos and photos of Hunter online. Even those with the remedial interest in the case have seen them.
I'm sure she's watching videos of Cam and stuff being there today. So she knows YouTubers are all over Kingsport right now.
Cam asked for and received permission. Cam and Allie have been there since almost day
He
one.
said that there was all kinds of people on that hill, not just Jose. He ain't the only Mexican that was up there. There's a ton of Mexicans up there. She would bring whoever she could, because Don was always gone. And the neighbors were aware that Don was always gone. Okay, so I found that a little weird. And you think there's those neighbors like right on top of each other. You look at the aerial and it looks really close. But when you're there, each neighbor at least a block away. Okay, one city block.
He sure knows a lot for a neighbor living a block away from a house. Can't be seen from the road.
He said that, you know,
yeah, poor
there could be
thing.
that possibility.
Hey, Mr. Nobody.
And this is what he said. This is what he said. I ain't shitting you. He said that there's a possibility that they sold.
Absolutely, cowboy.
That's what he said. I've been going, and I'm on a mission. Like, this ain't some YouTube shit. None of the videos have been monetized. None of that.
Really define monetized. Look at all the super chats. Luca Vega via JLR.
I know that's a deer feeder, but it also looks like it could be some sort of
Thanks,
like
Helen,
deposit
baby.
box or tithing box.
So we're still not really rude yet. The Legend of Stiffy starring Benny Keys. If you can't play with the big dogs, get off the porch. YouTube Clown Posse. What you got to say about this one?
Messing with the wrong motherfucker.
In the house.
We're gonna bust people up inside the head when they need to be busted upside the head. Because sometimes you gotta take the trash out.
I died laughing. I was laughing so hard. It was hilarious. You know, I don't know if I would have wanted to been on the other end of that.
So we talking the biggest trash of the trash, and that's why BK and Savage are together. For anybody to dig any kind of background into Savage and see the type of trashy ass woman she is, right? And then you look at BK, how dirty he is. She's just as dirty.
What he was saying was not too far off. Why is she so angry about it? You know, maybe the only time I really get angry about something if there's some semblance of truth to it. And so, Savage, I'm not beating you up. Please don't come and start attacking me. Lord have mercy. I don't want to get my ass kicked from you, and I damn sure don't want you out my front door because I don't want to shoot you.
Don't be trying to sell your ass on these YouTube streets, woman.
I don't want to spark a fight with you, Savage. I'm just saying, maybe just tone it down so it doesn't look like it. That's all I'm trying to say, babe. I'm not trying to get into all your business.
Bullying shit, people being scared of these people. Them days are over.
Quit.
See how they act. They can't take the same shit they dish out.
I'm not saying the information is correct. What I am saying is you got awfully defensive. Awfully defensive.
Just a minute till my dogs quit barking. Okay, I think the dog's barking is over. Who was who? Did we miss somebody on here? I can't see it now. How far back was it? Anyway. Okay, now let's see. Before there were press badges, Dolly explains drones, gratitude, and Fimin. He always says film instead of saying film, and he says Fimin.
The good part's about to come tomorrow where they actually get to see it. They got to hear me talk
Yeah.
about it. They ain't got to see it. They're gonna get to see it here soon.
That's awesome.
And there's
That's
some
good,
shit for the
man.
clip channels too. There's gonna be some shit that people
Hell yeah,
get
man.
mad about. I can guarantee you that.
Oh,
I just saw this first one and didn't see a thing that hasn't already been posted.
When I go back next month, I'm gonna try to get us some different footage of like aerial footage, drone footage. So the donations that become in between now and the time I leave.
Oh yeah, it was Betty
for,
talking. Okay.
Tennessee again. You know, I've been living in damn Tennessee lately. I'm gonna put towards a drone so we can fly up over them hollers and get up close. Okay, a little DJI or something like that.
May as well start a wish list. Need a machete and a spy pin?
Oh, and like I said, when I go back down there this time, I'm gonna do some drone flying. I think I could have got.
Yeah.
I could have looked at more stuff with a drone than I could.
well, I got a drone, man.
Do you?
So yeah, man, I got a nice drone. Yeah, it's a nice drone, dude, and I'll bring it out. I'll have it with me,
Okay.
and you know, and do what you want to with her, brother.
Dude, you're fucking up my grift.
All right.
And yeah, man, for sure, dude. But I just wanted to give you a call, man, say what's up, and
Small town girl in color. Welcome to the Turtle Gang, baby.
How many times did we hear him make fun of Benny Keys for this?
Okay. So nobody owns the sky. Okay. As long as it's not by an airport where there's a no-fly zone, you can fly a drone. So there ain't a law that stops me. Anything that's in the eye of the public, you can film anywhere in the country. That's your constitutional right. Okay. So that can't be stopped. All right. So even if a cop came up there and said, look, you can't be doing this, I'd be like, look, my constitutional rights say I have the right to film anything out in public.
Constitutional right?
49 U.S. Code Section 40,103 Sovereignty and Use of Airspace. The United States government has exclusive sovereignty of airspace of the United States. A citizen of the United States has a public right of transit through the navigable airspace. Tennessee Drone Laws, SB 1777/2014. It is a Class C misdemeanor for any private entity to use a drone to conduct video surveillance of a person who is hunting or fishing without their consent. SB 1892/2014. This law makes it a Class C misdemeanor for a person to use UAS to intentionally conduct surveillance of an individual or their property. This law also makes it a crime to possess those images or distribute and otherwise use them.
That's what a lot of them haters didn't realize. In public, you can film anything you want. Okay, they're like, you can't film a kid, blah, blah, blah. No, you can film anything you want. If it's in the public, you can film it. Now, if you filming something for sexual gratitude,
Sexual gratitude would come after sexual gratification.
they look at it as a perverted filming. But if you're filming it for something other than
Filming
that,
it.
it's perfectly legal, right? But when you in public, I had the right to film anything. And so does any other media. I think that's what a lot of the people that were like, you know, so mad about the Hunter thing didn't realize. When you in public park, that's like telling everybody, that's like when you go to an amusement park.
Videotape recording of any kind, broadcast or transmission for commercial
Okay, anything
purposes.
public, you can videotape. And if you try to stop me and
Can't
you do
stop.
stop me, I can sue you. Okay? Because now you're taking away my rights because it's in the public eye. But if you're sitting somewhere and you're out in the public and I pull out my camera and I start filming you and you're like, hey, put up your camera. I don't want you to film me. I didn't give you permission to film me. That's a myth. I don't need your permission to film you.
Feminine ain't the problem.
If you're in a private space, like if you was to walk into Walmart, well, no, some stores are considered public too.
Attorney Jennifer Ellis.
It's important to understand, though, that people can set rules for their own buildings, even if it's a government building. So if you go into, I don't know, a Starbucks, and they say, put your camera down, you're not allowed to film in here. They can do that because it's a private business.
If you put it out on TV as a production, you would need a release. Like, that's the thing about cops. Like, they arrest them people. Look, when they blur them out, they don't got the release. But when they show them, that's because after they were arrested, they went to them and said, look, we'll give you $500 and a t-shirt if you sign the release. And most people sign it. My buddy was on cops. He got arrested on cops. He was fighting with somebody and went to jail. They gave him $500 and a t-shirt. That's what they gave him. No lie. We'll put a banner up while I'm down there. I talked to you guys about that. And I learned that the visual candlelight is going to be at
Oh, look,
the sheriff's
Reesemaker.
office.
Is it recent?
Between 7 and 9.
It's spelled vigil. It's pronounced vigil, not visual.
If the shoe fits, walk
around in it.
That was effeminate. Okay, that's Molly. Dolly thinks a vigil is a team sport.
I don't even know who that is. Fizzle and the Gravel Geeks. I don't even know who that is. That's some BK team.
Team Dolly. Horn Skern. Team Killer Savage Fizzle. Savage Benny and Fizzle. Betty, Dolly, and Ernie.
Veneers or clip-ons. I own a pair of veneers, okay? The veneers I got are like $1,000. When you put them in, they actually click. They'll go click. Like they click into your teeth.
Instant Smile Cover Flex. $24.99.
But they were made by dentists, okay? They molded in the mouth, did the teeth, everything, right? I just don't ever wear them. And if I wanted perfectly white teeth or, you know, something that nature, of course, I got them. I can pop them in. Never told you guys. You know what I'm saying? You would never know.
The industry average for a single porcelain veneer ranges from $900 to $2,500 per tooth. Full set of porcelain veneers can range from $7,200 to $20,000.
You full of shit. You understand that? You full of shit.
BK came out there and he was running his mouth. I wouldn't do nothing, BK. That ain't the place for that. Now we leave there. You catch me up at the gas station, I'll headbutt you in the face.
Picture it. Little dog after big dog, Benny and Dolly. Okay, now let's see. The FYI members Ernie Shell and Bullhorn Betty. We'll have to watch that another day. You will only be a summer Wells. This is the case. Oh, that's Ernie's. You can't always spot the psycho. See to Dolly Vision looking for clips.
I mean, I would have to dig through the whole damn Chris McDonough video. I figured somebody would have it up here. One of the clip channels would clip it, but I guess not.
I forgot what he was looking for. He was on the ground. Squirrels. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Stalkers and cyberbullying. Stalkers and cyberbullying. Anonymous and First Amendment, anonymity and First Amendment rights. Anonymity is a shield from the tyranny of the majority.
These people are defrauding YouTube and they're teaching other people.
This is defamation. He's talking shit about toast here.
To do it.
But when you blow in BK and the only attack is on Molly, me, Bullhorn, Betty, like that ain't a clip channel. That's a hate channel. Okay? So y'all running them hate channels? You got me in them.
This is where it starts to get dicey. This is when he was going after Heels, Savage, and Burnt Toast. And he was striking them to try to get their information so he could intimidate them even more. That's where Rob Reed stepped in.
You're getting the fuck up out of here.
That's a bullshit violation, not a copyright law.
It's a small damn world, okay? Small damn world. Also, Heels, I know exactly who you are.
The Supreme Court has ruled repeatedly that the right to anonymous free speech is protected.
You're going to sit up here and cyberbully people and then fraud so you don't have to give up your identity when you do it? No.
Cyberbullying is a different button for fraud. Call the FBI. Yeah, Dolly was big butt hurt that he wanted their names.
Because of the Bull Betty stuff, and then it started the attack on me. Right? That's it. Had no reason to be mad at me other than this person.
First of all, attack and criticism, which is what this is, are two different things. Second of all, I was making videos about you and Bullhorn Betty while still a member of your channel. Your incredibly brutal treatment of Savage was my final straw. Thirdly, yeah, he asked his turtles to get Savage's family's info, even her grandkids. He said even her granddaughter, and her granddaughter was like a baby at the time. Yeah, I was pissed that you would give a wrench to the POS that sent cease and desist letters too. I think that was more Betty. Crude AF's parents, his sister, and tried to ruin his mother's business. Yeah, that was Bullhorn Betty. She did all that. When that didn't work, she stopped by the courthouse and his town on her way to a Trump rally and filed false sexual harassment charges on him. Yep, she sure did that. Bullhorn Betty did that to Crude AF in the form of a restraining order. Yeah, and then Dolly gave her a wrench, and that made Heels mad. If she's not within slapping, punching, or strangling distance, if she's done all that, she pulls the victim card and takes him to court.
Oh, he's been reported, Hush Puppy. Trust me, he's been reported to the FBI. Believe me, he may think he's acting cool, but wait until they get a hold of him. He steps in the wrong place. I mean, they're probably following him now. He's been smoking pot out of his car. I've already gotten reports. You know, they know.
I've already gotten reports. Smoking pot out of his car.
Give you guys a few minutes to jump into the room. We're still out and about. Tennessee, baby.
I have 1.8 million followers on one of my, it doesn't even have my name on it. So that's probably why a lot of people, but it's also a political channel.
That was her Tranquil Waters that I showed that she had fake followers on. Prove that.
So, but it's still, you know. Let's just throw his name out there. Why not? Why not? Benjamin Dwayne Lindsay. Benjamin Dwayne Lindsay. Looks like he lives at, so if anybody wants to send him lovely.
And she gives out his
I
address.
wish I had a phone number on here. You guys can start blowing him up. But you guys can go to his page. Start blowing him up and calling him a piece of crap, which he is if you want to. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all.
Silly me to find your trust in her disturbing. She's telling that to Dolly. Send me your documents. So now we're getting a little bit of the animosity. Things are getting a little bit more dicey. Dolly Vision and Jonathan Lee Rich is a meeting of the minds. He keeps putting out acorns and the squirrels keep coming. Just a second, Crispy, I'll be right there. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
How are ya?
Good.
I'm good.
Good. Yeah, that looks cute. I was just reviewing not reviewing it, but I was looking with all this Dolly stuff that's come up. I was just looking through Heel's library and I was laughing so hard at her Dolly content.
Yeah,
so
that's what got
good.
me started.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to review it.
Yeah, like I was laughing so hard. My favorite video that she does is the one where she does rapper Mike.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so good. I didn't know
My
if you
favorite
played
one
it
is the
or
one that
not.
started the war with her saying Dolly was on a safari in his backyard, you know? And
Yeah.
she made fun of him, and that he got so butthurt over that.
Oh God, I remember.
That's when the spike started.
Yeah, and I guess that guy still lived, like, or I don't know about rapper Mike, like he lived in the shed or something in Dolly's backyard. But I think like the brother, I know that the brother that was accused of the incest, and I know that the niece had passed herself away, and then that was in the video with her, but then.
She passed away?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
She passed herself away.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Wow, I
then
didn't know that.
yeah. And then I think he just lives 2 doors down from Dolly, if I'm not mistaken. The brother
As
does.
of a few days ago, he was still registered to Dolly's address.
Oh, really? Okay, well then,
Yep.
that makes me think that I don't know how big Dolly's property is, but it makes me think that he's got like a trailer or something on the property, is because people were saying that he lived like a couple doors down. I don't know. So does Dolly's address come up as a sex offender? Does it have the red dot?
Yeah, and how I compared her to is when Dolly got arrested in Georgia.
Yeah.
His address was on the intake thing. And then
Yeah.
you go to where the RSO has to register, every so often online. And if you go to that, it's the same address. And then I checked it just a couple days ago before I sent some information to White Boy, and it was the same. And Mrs. been there, and I think it's a house. It might be a trailer, but Mrs. said that the RSO's bedroom was to the left. That's in that Benny Keys song saying Dolly Vision. It says RSO, on the left.
Yeah.
And then the rapper Mike, I think, lived in a camper or something there.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. It's all coming back to me.
And he was just as creepy.
Oh, he was so creepy.
He
And
was
he had
just
that young
creepy.
girl that came over and he was like making the
Wanted
moves
to
on
touch
her.
her.
Yes.
Yes.
And like was trying to hold her hand and like,
Yep.
and was making, and didn't the cops show up? The cops showed up over there, like when he was making the, because she was a runaway, right?
I think so. I don't remember much of that, but the clip's in here to play.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we
Yep.
can go ahead. I'm just reminiscing.
Okay. Let me see where I dropped. This Dolly Vision and Jonathan Lee Riches, A Meeting of the Mind.
Yeah, she wouldn't be dressed so warm if you was taking your kid to a damn water park. But it gets weird. It gets weird. It's like, he had me thinking about this shit. I was like,
okay. And how's she dressed? Do you remember? When you first saw her.
First saw her, I think it was a pink blue tank top or purple.
No mention of water park.
Summer's going fishing, and you were kind of acting like a big brother, and you thought it'd be cool to go with her.
Yeah.
Do I have that accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, not bad for an old man.
And I mean, I want to get out the house anyway.
Sure.
Because Dawn is actually in Jonesboro. She tells Hunter she's changing the clothes to go to Jonesboro, right?
But when we left, I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her.
Okay. And where did she put her bathing suit on her? Do you know?
Inside.
In the house.
Yeah.
First mention of water park.
Then what happened?
But then, when she got changed from swimming, they had bought her an outfit to put on because they were supposed to go to Jonesboro, I think. Yeah, Jonesboro for this big park, like water park.
Okay.
My guess is the outfit was in the car and somewhere was cold, so I just put it on
Water
her.
park.
Okay. So that was the initial thought?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know.
So what did you think was going to happen?
I thought we were just all going to go fishing, swimming.
And then in the truck, she changes the plan?
No, she changes it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
No.
Say it again?
She changed it to swimming because she grabbed her mother.
It's a technique that works well on teenage boys. Chris took the left.
Did she change clothes?
Yeah, I changed the clothes because when I have the windows down, it could be 100 degrees. I don't have all the windows down. Close the window, mommy, I'm cold. And she not be cold, but I still do it.
The clothes she was wearing in the TikTok video for her first day of school clothes, allegedly. Definitely not something you would buy to go to a water park.
No,
So did she take
yeah.
little Summer to meet Don there? Or was little Summer in the car dead?
Your brain
and
on
she
Jonathan Lee
realized
Riches.
she took there, and the trip ain't hours away. He wasn't hours away like people seem to think.
What people think, it was hours away from Rogersville. It's just over an hour. The water park is open from 10 to 5:30.
Miss Ellison, do you know?
Okay. I don't remember. She was dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine.
She was dead asleep in the bathroom. That's just showing how wrong Dolly gets.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Let's see.
So wrong.
I can't tell if that's a big deal and a feature.
And also, like when I was when I was a kid, I went to Catholic school, all girls Catholic school, so we had uniforms, but there were a couple times I changed schools, and I'd be like I was in like a public school for just a very short time, until I was registered at the Catholic school. Sometimes there was waiting lists at the Catholic school at like a new city when I moved around, and I just remember I couldn't wait to wear my first day of school outfit. Like I don't want to wear it so badly. Just could not wait. But my mother waited until it was the first day of school. Like I didn't get to wear that out before the first day of school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. This was kind of a long, but it's got the glare in it, and I bet it's pretty good because it's got Dolly Vision and Molly and Betty, and it says Molly and Betty back on. Just tell me if you want me to stop it anywhere.
Okay.
I did not know that this channel was incessantly going after you.
It hasn't stopped. I had a striker. I mean, think about it. We were out. They started coming after us like at the end of November, beginning of December, and it has not stopped. And I took another creator. We won't mention his name. Took another creator to court.
That was CODE AF.
Yep.
That court hearing.
No, you didn't.
Got paid for that lawsuit. And
no, you didn't.
And thought that
you filed a restraining order and lied about being sexually harassed by him. There was no lawsuit and the case was dismissed. Facts.
True story.
That's the CODE AF.
That I'm now reading. That's actually very serious. I mean, penalty on the perjury, I don't think that will be pursued, but that channel will be gone.
Yeah, so somebody with some you could probably take it on. You have a higher platform than Dolly, than myself, than Jonathan. You have the ability to do it. I mean, honestly, outside of me taking it to court, and actually was looking into that.
Can't be taken to court. This is a fictitious identity.
No, it's not a fictitious identity. This is why
it's libelous. It's harassment.
I'd like to read that. This is why my criticism videos are made. Just saying. Saying no, it's not a fictitious identity. This is why criticism videos are made. Oh, I see.
Right.
It's libelous. It's harassment. I mean, it's nonstop. You got to remember, no matter how we look at it, we are private citizens. We're not public figures.
You are public figures.
Yeah, you're limited public figure.
Yes.
That's what they would be
It's
called.
hard to be a public figure.
Yep.
You can't just keep intruding on somebody's life, a private citizen's life. These are things that, if she had any kind of legal background, she would understand what she's doing. Just because YouTube.
Don't make me dig up the clips of you claiming to be famous around the world.
Right. A journalist. Journalist.
She had to beg, borrow, and plead for people to get her up to 10,000. She's been at 9,000 for 2 years. People are toning her out. She's not growing as a channel. She's probably got the only 10,000 people that hate Marissa.
They're talking about heels in the air.
Molly, aka Molly Go Lightly, and Bullhorn Betty. She's got the only 10,000 people out of 321 million people in the United States.
No, isn't it flattering? It's flattering and creepy. Listen, they're in love. I guess they have a thing for chubby blondes. I don't know.
Chubby blondes with big tits.
Ooh.
So all these people, they've got the only people that don't like, and it comes down to also one thing else I've noticed. If they find out your political leaning and it doesn't align with their political leaning, that is the crux of the attacks. Because the people, as despicable as they are, if they are on their political leaning side, they do not do anything with them. They do not attack them. They do not bring them. They don't do anything with them. So this really, at the end of the day, boils down to politics.
And I deleted all of those videos. Yours is gone.
Thank you.
Gone.
I love you.
All of them. Diane.
You know what? This is the problem. Like, I had no problem with you. You freaked out on me.
It's only got heels on the fucking ground and it's healthy.
Well,
We knew we didn't want to rock the boat. That was the thing. That's why we didn't say anything. We didn't want to upset you, and it ended up upsetting you anyways. So, oh well, you know. Lesson learned.
It wasn't the right way to go about it.
I agree with you.
Jesus, Molly, have you no pride at all? Hey, Diamond Cutter.
So what's going to happen if all of these followers...
I'll pause it for just a minute. Island Diva said, hi, Constance, is Rob Reed still around these YouTube streets? Yes, he is, but he's no longer offering the service for his office to be used as an address. I just messaged him about it. I said, do you still offer the service? And he just said, no, I don't. So if somebody wanted to offer that service, that'd be great. Hey, Muffin Mouse.
Start leaving reviews about this lawyer who doesn't return calls.
That's a good idea.
He doesn't return calls.
Yeah. Or calling his office and asking him why he doesn't return calls.
I got my press pass, you guys. I still got it, yes. Yeah, I got it.
Actually, with our shows on YouTube, we could actually have press badges made with our show name on them. I mean, people don't realize I pay a fee every year. Somebody's like, oh, it's not a real press badge. Obviously, you don't know press. You know what press credentials are. You don't have to have an education or go to school to be part of the press corps.
This is the queen of I saith, and therefore.
Oh, and Betty's here, and she said that she tried to contact this lawyer several times. Can you come over here and have? Can you just?
Yeah, I contacted him 5 times by phone and got his voicemail. Never received a call back. I even looked him up and got his cell phone number. Left him a thing on his cell phone. He didn't call me back. And then I also emailed him 3 separate times and never received a response by email.
Her dorky husband. To fight the counter, you must hire an attorney and have them serve the papers.
She's a bully channel. She's a hate channel, and all she does is follow us, take every little thing, and use it to harass us, tag us in it. You know, she uses the names to get clout. She uses the names to get income, and all she does is defamation, slander, libel, brand damage. I mean, a lot of civil torts here. Never mind the criminal torts of the harassment, the cyber stalking, and the cyber bullying.
No such thing as a criminal tort. Statement of fact.
She is willing to be sued by the party that has the claim against the copyright, and then she gives bogus information on an attorney that does exist, but will not respond to voicemail, email, or anything like that, knowing she's gaming the system. She most likely has not paid this attorney a retainer. She's doing it maliciously. She's doing it to thwart the law and thwart being sued. And she's continuing this kind of conduct, which is she can't do.
Justin sent me the video and said, you need to watch the guy, Dolly Vision. And he's like, so apparently this girl doesn't want to be found. But she's hiding behind a lawyer, unbeknownst, doesn't know that it's saying, under penalty of perjury, I'm basically covering up for her, blah, 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 blah.
I can't.
Because what I'm going to tell YouTube is get in contact with this lawyer.
This is the glare.
Okay? And they're not going to be able to.
This was the title of Dolly's show last night. Dang, Joe, Savage Life Media said she wants Blood Money Bitty Keys. Meat Stick Raw. Joe's the husband of Savage. Dolly is once again accusing her of cheating. Then he changes the title after starting the live.
So you sit there and constantly out there harassing people. And then when somebody's over your harassment, you start your scams and start the fraud in YouTube. Okay? While you take money off her back. Okay? While you're sitting there collecting donations off talking about this lady and this person.
What are you doing?
While you align yourself with the worst people. Baby Gap. Look at that sorry ass dude.
Oh, holla.
Over there sucking up him.
That's what Dolly called it, the glare.
Her little innocent
check out.
Called him Baby Cap.
Yeah, let her go and get a voice transplant right away.
Behind the scenes and helping my enemy. Because once I declare you an enemy,
how stupid.
Help that enemy. You at that point.
Pero qué clase de come mierda este tipo, bro. Like, unbelievable.
And I'm going to tip you off of something there, Toast. You got bad stuff coming for you.
Wow. Straight up threat.
You ain't even started to see the half
straight up threat
of what's coming for you. Because the cowards.
Yeah, this is where the threat started. When he tried to get her, he struck her to try to get her information, and he couldn't get her information. Then that's when, Betty went on that tirade like she just did with Molly, saying she was hiding behind the lawyer, and then it was all this and that and the other. And then Dolly said, you know what? Well, you don't know what you got coming. The burnt toast is in reference to burnt toast in the picture. And it was aimed at burnt toast Savage and Heels in the Air.
They look like fucking gremlins. That's why they do it. And just like the old lady deal, she's like fucking 70 in an assisted living facility. I can't even believe she got internet. Right?
80% of your subs are over 60. And
Right. And the thing is this, okay, y'all know how to defraud it, but y'all don't know how to strike when I send fucking 1,000 people to start striking your channel.
This fool, man.
You don't know how that, because that's YouTube taking the videos down. That ain't me taking the videos down at that point.
No, it is
like
you.
Burnt Toast need to reach out.
Burnt Toast is my roommate. She'll reach out as soon as she gets a support hose on.
I couldn't care about the content. When Justin sent me the video and said, you need to watch the guy, Dolly Vision, and he's like, so apparently this girl doesn't want to be found, but she's hiding behind a lawyer, unbeknownst, doesn't know that it's saying, under penalty of perjury, I'm basically covering up for her, blah, 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 blah.
Another few clips here for Team YouTube.
I'm not going to stop until somebody stops her, period.
Does anybody know her real name?
All about Summer Wells.
Justin's saying, yeah, that bitch is trying real hard to not be found. I said, I hope she doesn't brag about that, because once you hide behind and you think you're going to hide, then they all come. Because everybody, all these people with all their investigative skills, they'll find that person. And guess what? Whoever finds that person and exposes who she is, they're going to get super chats up the ass.
Yeah.
Hey, $500, guys.
Well, there has been a name floating around, but I don't know if it really is truly her or not. And it's a girl by the name of Nicole.
She actually gives the full name. It needs to be off YouTube before more people get hurt.
The person is, calling your bluff more or less. They're saying, hey, are you going to sue me or not? They're saying, no, shut up. So we're going to put up.
But she's not, because she's not giving us the information to sue her, because she would have a lawsuit sitting on her front door. She'd be served right now if because trust me, I have no problem suing somebody.
Okay.
And especially for the kind of crap she's done, especially to me. She's called me a racist. She's.
Don't say.
Trump 2024. Let's do it. Right
With her white power friends and sign.
now. Yes.
We'll see how it all goes, but I can tell you, I'm not. I still have. She's only met her match, because I was determined to clear my name, and as she's determined to stay anonymous.
Look at that serious face.
We have to show access.
Yeah, and not only that, Miss Pyromaniac, it doesn't matter. As long as I have her name, a PI can find her. So it's, what do you say?
PI, when I was in Chicago, yeah, former police officer, his name is Mel Saddam.
Oh, Mel?
Yeah, Mel Saddam.
You should have Marissa send me his information, because I've got a PI out of Texas.
With a PI, I mean, this guy is,
These channels and everybody's views are tanking, right? It's not. Yep. I mean, look at all the views that Heels in the Air was getting. Was it Heels in the Air? What is it? Heels on the Ground. Heels in the Ground was getting last time. It's nothing like it was last time, right?
Oh
no.
So there we're getting more spicy. Watch that one. Dolly Vision and Jonathan Riches, a meeting of the. We watched that one. Didn't we? Yeah. Why would that's Jonathan Riches? This is. I think that was. I don't know who that little boy was. Was it a purse or a pocket? I think that's Chris McDonough. Chris McDonough. Who does the cringe better? Please note all abducted children are not murdered. That's Bullhorn Betty. Jose's call. Psychos on the ground member Jonathan Riches calls Soleil Roman's sister. Let's see. Yeah, Island Eve isn't great. Hi, Honeybee. Chris McDonough, YouTube rabbit holes. Oh, that was that guy. I remember that guy now. I forget his name now. Creators new to the Summer Wells case, repurposing old rumors. This is Dolly Vision. After a year, there's nothing new except repurposed old memories. Rumors. She said, I started Heels in the Air 6 months ago to rebut Heels on the Ground and their daily madness.
Kills me.
Oh.
It affects my sight. I get so irritable. The light kills me. I get these weird, sharp pains all over my freaking head. And I'm like, when is this going to stop?
Every other day, a creator new to the summer case bulldozes over facts and critical thinking to remove their feelings while
I don't
causing more
believe
drama.
Jose told everything, right? Like, I think he was trying to play the hero.
Selective belief.
Oh, they were so bad and I did this and this. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't have been this. I don't agree with a lot of that. I think some of it was, like I said, he hyped it up. But, you know, he said that Hunter lost his virginity to Candace Wells.
He said Candace told him this when they were both drinking. Both Candace and Hunter deny it. And she hasn't been arrested for child molestation.
And it's obvious, you know, if you look at the behavior, that is exactly how pedophiles work.
A pedophile would not be interested in a 16-year-old. A pedophile is an adult or older adolescent who is primary, between 11 and 14. 11.
They prey on your weakness. They'll get you drunk, buy you drugs. Then once you all tore up, they take advantage of you.
Tore up, it's true. It was a vape and a twisted tea.
Candace had that predatory behavior. You know, let me buy you cigarettes. Let me buy you vapes. Let me buy you alcohol. Right? Why are you buying this boy something like that?
Why are you assuming this is true? No arrest and TBI as we speak. Oh, wait, it's because of these third-hand witnesses to Summers' disappearance.
My grandkids, alcohol, and did something.
Who?
Donnie.
Donnie did something to your grandkids? What did Donnie do to your grandkids? When?
When we used to hang up there.
Because you have motive. You wanna do the nasty, the little Hunter son. Right?
But do go on saying the minor's name, and he's saying he had sex with Candace.
She was supposed to go to a water park that day, but they changed it up. It was a lot of changing up for some reason that day. It was supposed to be the water park. It was supposed to be we go fishing. Then we went swimming. How many people's day changes that much, that fast? Like it changed dramatically. Where are you going to be at, location, who you going to be with?
No one said they were supposed to go to a water park that day. Literally no one. Took Grant to CR, waited a few hours like we all do, decides to go to Allie's house while waiting, and then said we could go fishing while we wait. As soon as they got in the car, Grant called and they went to pick her up. They took Summer to the watering hole while waiting on the prescription. They ran some errands, took Hunter home, drove home. Summer fell asleep. This isn't nuclear physics.
And I believe that Grandis and Candace, you know, they like those pills. They like to take those painkillers, popping perks, baby. They were sipping on some lean.
We're talking about Summer's mother and grandmother. People are prescribed pills. Like the Xanax you said yourself, you take for anxiety as do I.
Who's her name? Grandis? Mom eater?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why? You see her do drugs ever? Drink?
No, she just popped her pills.
Popping pills.
You know what I'm saying? And they done pass out. And maybe, did they leave Summer in the car?
What about, did Don give him drugs, you think? What kind of drugs? Like, what would it be? Like,
I have to sit on the porch. I know weed. Now.
But in the summer, I don't know if it's what delicious that they smell.
It's exhausting and maddening. I'll read it now.
What do you honestly think of the grandmother? Because the grandmother, she's Sherry Wheaton. She asked me. I don't like it. Did she give you a creepy vibe? Yes, because she wanted Allie to be her daughter because her daughter was dead.
The drama is intoxicating, but does nothing to help Summer.
Picked up Hunter about 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And these were her words. We're going to go fishing. I want to take Summer fishing. Not the boys. Not the boys. No boys were with her. Just them. Grandma's in the hospital because the boys were in Gatlinburg and the boys kicked her in her bed. She had an iron knee or something. You know what I'm saying. She had a knee replacement. A bum knee. Yeah. And
So Grandis is at the hospital. Candace goes to Allie's to hang out. Decides to take Summer fishing. While they wait, Hunter asks to go along.
Just Hunter and Summer, you know. Really?
Yeah.
They're going to a public place to go fishing. That's like his little sister. Just because me and Candace had issues doesn't mean I'm going to stop the kids from seeing her mother. Right.
Allie says since Candace was taking Hunter to a public place, it was okay. That was Allie justifying her child going with a woman the internet has painted as a sex offender, one who lured H into sex with a vape and a can of twisted tea. H, his mother, and Candace have all said there was nothing sexual between H and Candace.
He alive? Was he awake?
He wasn't in the right state of mind when he came back, Ellie. He wasn't talking like.
No.
I asked him how it was. He said fine. And then I didn't know anything about the alcohol at that time. His girlfriend's mom picked him up about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And when she came back with him.
After this, in McDonough's interview, Allie revealed H had a doctor's appointment that afternoon and that she took him.
When she came back with him, she goes, I got something to tell you. I just got something to tell you. I'm like, what? He goes, Candace gave me alcohol. In those puff.
That day.
Yes. And puff bars.
Later, she said she went with H's girlfriend's mom to the appointment. Allie's the one whose story kept changing.
What are puff bars? They are a nicotine type of.
Why would she do that?
Yeah, why not? And the kids all like it. All the kids do around here, like.
So.
Yikes, there must be a lot of pedos in that area. We're looking at people who would be immediately impeached if there was ever a trial. Listen in the background to H's grandmother. It's my great-granddaughter that's in a mental institution that she, Sherry, has custody of.
Oh my gosh.
My great-grandma when she passed when to go and that is in the mental institution. She's been there since March. Oh yeah, she ain't getting out anytime soon. But when
Oh yeah, and she ain't getting out anytime soon. It's obvious Allie was finally warned not to speak to anyone else, and that likely put a strain on her finances. As for people watching them from the park, listen carefully to H's grandma, or great-grandma in the background.
I have to sit on the porch. I know weed now, but in the summer, I don't know if it's what delicious that they smell.
What about who's her name? Grandis? Meter?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why? You see her do?
Hopefully the guide tour on June 15th will not include Allie's house.
Fucking sick motherfucker, something's happening.
Well, I should have skipped over all these Summer Wells ones because they infuriate me. Island Diva said, "Did you ever say about attorney Rob Reed? I was doing work. I think I didn't catch it." Yeah, he's still on YouTube, but he doesn't do the $1.99 lawyer anymore. I called his office when somebody needed it the other day. It was probably a month ago. And I said, "Do you still offer the service?" And he said, "No, I don't." So if anybody ever wanted to make money, letting people use their address, that there's just some extra money. Who knows what you get coming to your address, but no, he doesn't. Just a minute, I got a phone call. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, he's still on YouTube, but he's not doing the $1.99 lawyer thing. And I should have skipped over all these Summer Wells ones because they just infuriate me. So I don't know if I can tell it's the Summer Wells one. I might skip over it. Dolly's Wall gets a message from Candace. I probably won't do that one. There's one about burnt toast and show receipts. That kind of plays into the whole Dolly Vision and everything. It's 10 minutes. Maybe I should play it. Should I play it? Because it kind of explains everything. Let's see what it says.
Today, we're going to talk about a category that I haven't explored, so to speak, yet. This will be my first foray into that arena. And that'll kind of be the mean girl arena. And something, I don't know. This may prove to be an epic mistake.
I went out there and did all these emails, all these things. Couldn't be further from the truth. Many of you guys know I don't do that. Haven't done that. And actually, the things that they described.
Diva, I said that he's still on YouTube, but he doesn't do the $1.99 lawyer where you can use them for your address anymore. But anybody can do it. Like if you know somebody will use their address, it's a third party issue. A third party can do it if they want to share their address. So I know, like for mine, Viper lets me use his address. So yeah, Lisa, I wonder what happened to Lisa too. Okay, I'm gonna let this play while I let my dog go out and potty real quick.
All the stuff they described, we're going to actually play the clip. That's been happening to me every single day for 6 solid months. Every single day for 6 solid months. Just aching, like literally aching for attention. So let's go ahead and just address it so they can stop. We got her stalkers in here because we found out who she was. We found out who she was and where she lives. She's no longer anonymous. No, I'm not in anybody's business. I don't review, so I don't bully people under the guise of review. I just don't. I looked into some information. I put 2 videos out after the original video. 2, right? Was I wrong? Clearly, the information that was provided was inaccurate. And so I went on and I watched this entire commentary last night, which wasn't, all it was to further incite a base. That's all it was. Looks like he lives up south. If anybody wants to send him lovely letters, I wish I had a phone number on here. You guys could start blowing him up. But you guys can go to his page. Start blowing him up and calling him a piece of crap, which he is if you want to. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. And while I don't believe anybody from our camp did any of the allegations they're saying, and here's why. Because I honestly, truly believe it was somebody from their side trying to create a feud between creators because they think it's fun and funny. They've been doing it to me and my family for over 6 months. And now they are doing it to them so they can point the finger back at me. That's what it was all about. And now they are doing it to them so they can point the finger back at me. That's what it was all about. Beautiful breadcrumbs. Isn't it funny? There was a letter sent they are talking about, and we're going to listen to it. BHB is going to sue you, and you're going to have a knock at the door. Why in the world would I, under some fictitious name, go and threaten people with my own name? I could have used a million other names. MGL, White Boy Lockdown, Shanny. What other people have they picked on throughout this? One thing I did notice while I was in their chat and watching their video is Louisiana Whistleblower, right? I just find it awfully funny that this person is in their chat room having a good time speaking to all the people in that chat. And they were the creator of the very first video. They were the creator of the very first video. And they are sitting there in their chat having a good old time. This is not our people. The despicable and deplorable things that they said to those people was from people from their own damn camp, stirring the pot and trying to cause a feud. Did I get suckered? Yeah, I did.
No, all of this is on it's various posts that they went through. Like whoever did this went through a bunch of Tisha's Facebook posts and just left comment after comment after comment on her Facebook. She's crazy.
Yeah. Heard you and Desmond Smith are being served with restraining orders. Like what? magistrate says, "You're toast, buddy," and I go, "Oh."
Now, granted, this stuff here is kind of, BS. It's okay. And it was funny when it was happening to me. It was funny at first. But being pelted with it all day, every day, is not cool. And that is what has happened to me for 6 solid months. 6 solid months. But I think the one that got me the most was this one. And again, I don't believe anybody on this side that comes in here every day had anything whatsoever to do with any of this, including me. I put out 2 videos. That was to the extent of my culpability in this.
Affiliated with Burnt. Burnt is dragging your family into this. Cease and desist immediately or face legal consequences. Burnt already ruined your family reputation. Don't let her continue with this, bro.
Oh.
That's what he said. Now,
hold on. Let's go back to the beginning
give credit for the appropriate use of bro.
Here.
No, let me read this. Monty, sheriffs will go to your door and serve you. Then serve you again and again. Bullhorn Betty is not playing with Burnt anymore. You clearly are affiliated with Burnt.
So, again.
This is all burnt toast. We can watch that another time. Let's go back to, let me see. I think Crispy fell asleep. Let me see. Quit.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
I
There
muted
you
you for
go.
a minute.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, what did I
No.
do? What I do? I did just fall asleep for half a second there.
Yeah, you just had a little snore. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I don't know what it is about older men or whatever, but I would say something about, did you have a nice nap, Dad? And my dad would just absolutely hands us down, refuse to admit that he was napping. He'd be like, I was just resting my eyes. Like, no,
Yeah.
Dad, you were asleep for the longest time. You were not just no, I was not. I just was resting my eyes. Like, don't you have something to do? What was that about older men that used to, I don't know what that was. Like a sign of weakness that they fell asleep.
Right. Okay, here's another Dolly one. It's about Savage.
Oh yeah. Oh God, him and Savage.
She's trying to hit on this dude on the internet. She's going down.
Hey, don't talk to me like that, okay?
You can't handle a woman getting the best of you.
I had to get up early. I had a little play date. Remember I said I had a date with that lady, Savage Media Live. Okay. So we had us a little court date. I don't know if you guys remember, but the lady started doing some really weirdo stuff, showing up places. She's thinking I'm employed and, driving by and just harassing, talking shit on the internet. So bam, she got hit with a court date. Now she's posting that I took an L. Okay. Well, here's the thing, dude, but you didn't have me up in court. I had you up in court.
When you opened your statement, when that judge says, Mr. Williams, tell me what's going on. Tell me your story. And all you could do was say, I exposed her for cheating on her husband.
Never one time when I said she was doing inappropriate things on the internet, I reposted some screenshots that a person shared. She never denied it. Never denied that she was trying to do inappropriate things against her husband. I told the judge right when it was over. I was like, she was trying to hit on this dude on the internet. She's going down there to see him type stuff. She posted some dude posted some stuff, and I shared it, and it's one of those shoot the messenger things. Okay. But
you mad because number one, I called you a fucking hobbit. You got in your feelings. You should have never showed me your weakness.
Right, but I did get to sit there and watch you shake like a little, like a twat. I swear, I ain't never been in trouble. It's a character I play on the internet. I mean, scared absolutely to death. So if you're at that level of fear,
you know, you're in no condition to deal with it.
After I told that judge what you said about their police department, talking about putting their hands on me because they know you. Yeah, did you forget that? Were you too stoned off of welfare weed to remember that one, sweetheart?
Yeah.
A Balance said, imagine a man wanting to the internet that he's getting bullied by a woman.
Yeah, right.
Don't make fun of me, Craig.
I can go file those criminal charges that judge had in her hand. All I had to do was turn the paperwork in, and they would have charged you with those charges. That's not what you understand.
You're doing a fucked up thing because you're pretending you're a victim, and it's not as simple as you're just lying. You are turning someone into a criminal. You're pretending you're a victim.
You know, you do have a domestic violence record, putting your hands on female and damaging their property and threatening with phone calls and stuff like that, stalker.
You threatened Avery's child in a fucking text message. And then your little dumbass come out and did it in the open.
Got nothing. You are stupid. You are so stupid. And to get up there and lie today, trying to make it seem like you did this to me, you did that to me. Motherfucker, you didn't do nothing to me. You thought I wasn't going to show up. You picked the right one. Because I'll shut you the fuck up when I know I'm right. Just like all this shit I'm going to show right now is what you know that judge saw it.
Don't call me bitch. I'm a grown man.
I can assure you this, now I promise you this, that Savage would not do that again. And I guarantee you my promise is correct that she won't do it again. Okay. So I don't think I took no L's.
The video that you just did, honey, is on the way to the judge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You scare me.
You fucked up, little boy. You fucked up. Now go get me a Slurpee.
Okay, so the war got a little bit heated, a little bit warm. And then more Bullhorn Betty. Hobbit meets Bobbit. That's what she called Bullhorn Betty and Dolly. Hobbit meets Bobbit. Hours after BHP posted Harmony Montgomery's body had been recovered. Once again,
I'm just a little
says this. Yeah, Bullhorn Betty said that Harmony Montgomery's body had been found and it had.
Just a little still in a little I'm glad it's found, but it saddens me, that parents can do this to their child. I'm just we are good people, all of us. I mean, we got almost 300 people in this chat right now.
Meanwhile, in her chat, they haven't confirmed anything.
Yeah, that's
Why are you sharing unverified information? Harmony has not been recovered.
Right. You
say she was shocked by the thoughts of her audit.
I forgot to tell you.
God.
So, the first creator I've met out here, folks, I met Dolly.
Look at that.
I filtered out joy, happiness, toilet paper, and reason.
Boom.
Hey, Okay, so there's Hobbit and the Bobbit. Hobbit and Bobbit back from their honeymoon. Patron saints of hubris. Hobbit and Bobbit return home.
You're trying to attack me and doing something to deface or remove something to aid in the help of finding a baby that we want to find safe and bring back safe. You're only hurting her. You're not hurting me. It's breaking my heart. But what is that proving? It's proving you are a horrible person. That's what it's proving. And that's it. That's all it's proving.
I mean, she could have hit her head on something. She could have been concussed.
I'll tell you something, Perplex Cutie. You are the biggest piece of shit, along with the glare, on YouTube. What you did, you have made so much money off this little girl.
I should have knew better this. Last time a baby was left unattended, we know what happened. Okay.
The only thing I accepted from people were the creators that donated money for specific items to go out there so everybody else that was attending could attend and have a nice event and everything be supplied to them free of charge. You have no idea how many thousands of dollars that were spent on that event.
So this man today want to text me, not text me, but tag me in his video. Me and Blowhorn Betty. Why?
People actually honored this little girl. There was happy moments, there was sad moments, but we had an amazing time and we felt a lot of deep animosity.
What is up, my beautiful turtles in the house? Let me see them damn turtles in the chat room. I gotta see them one more time.
Majority of your audience doesn't even like you.
To go out and find you a Blowhorn Betty.
You're not even worth my voice because you're nobody's, right? At the end of the day, you want to sit and talk crap, but you don't want to do anything. No integrity.
You a new level of dumb, okay? He said, yeah, TBI just came out yesterday and said, we don't need people spreading false information. And they were talking about Blowhorn Betty. Her channel sucks, okay? Your channel sucks. Nobody listens to you because you sound like a fucking idiot.
Bad cash shit.
Off of the day you made money, yesterday you made money, the day before that you made money, and you live in the same motherfucking town. You ain't never stopped by. You ain't never did shit for that little girl.
What a great YouTube creator you are. What a great YouTube creator. I bet you felt so good too.
It's like, good thing that summer stuff is over. It's past behind me. But these motherfuckers that did this shit, every last single one of y'all are going to pay for it. Y'all.
Because you're trying to tell me how I'm feeling and what I'm doing things for. Meanwhile, while you're raking in those thousands of dollars, I'm sitting here spending those thousands of dollars for baby summer. So next time you want to run your trap, maybe you need to think about that just a little bit. Just a little bit. And just to let you know, gas is almost $5 a freaking gallon, okay? So,
but you can't leave these little motherfuckers unattended. You in the same boat as these dirty motherfuckers is what you are. You in the exact same boat.
Else, when you point a finger at someone, you got three pointing back at you. You have three pointing back at you. Don't sit there and talk about somebody's house being out of order when you don't even have your own house in order. That's my problem. You know? And especially people that went out of their way to do to honor this baby girl, and they're sitting at home doing absolutely nothing but collecting money off of her bones while everybody else is spending thousands of dollars to honor this baby. It's despicable. I'm not the problem. You are.
I was thinking about, you know why? Because your fucking numbers are going down, and the only time you do plays is off of somebody else.
The only thing I accepted from people were the creators that donated money for specific items to go out there so everybody else that was attending could attend and have a nice event and everything be supplied to them free of charge. You have no idea how many thousands of dollars that were spent on that event.
You hating bitches, okay? Karma is coming for every last single one of you. Every last single one of you. I'll call you a piece of shit to the day I die.
Memorials for live people, you know that, right? Like they honor people with memorials. They have statues made of people that are still alive that are memorials for that person's, for the sacrifices and efforts that they do. It's only people like you that assume that a memorial is associated with passing. A memorial is an honoring of somebody. You memorialize them. It's an honor. It's an honor. See what I'm saying? So you may think that maybe in your mind, memorials are associated.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I bet, like y'all like to say, you would find out so quick. You find out how untrue that ain't, and you would find out how quick how a badass dude I actually am.
Okay, so then I don't think she made. Oh yeah, she did made this one where Dolly went out ninja diving. This was the one that started getting on his nerves.
If we can stop the Triceratons, we can finally go home.
All right, so we're at Warrior's Path. We're going into water today. We're going to get up out here today. In this ground is rough. I got my flippers
looks ridiculous
back there. I'm going to put them on before I hit this water because I'm going to tear my feet all up. There may have been some phones thrown out here or in a body of water in this area.
What were we supposed to be doing again?
Now, we've heard people have multiple phones and TBI and the police take phones from people and have them.
My pleasure.
You know, in their
Worried,
possession.
Mom.
Hunter's phone,
Welcome.
Candace's phone.
Ninja Turtle Intel, TBI, and police take.
I got the full face because you know there's a lot of algae, a lot of shit in this. It's nasty. I got the rash guard on. I got the full face. I got my flippers with me.
Sorry I didn't drop you harder.
I'm gonna go in this water. I'm gonna look around. I got machetes to go into the woods this time. We're gonna go in, chop, 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 chop. We got some aerial stuff we're gonna be doing. I'm land, sea, and air today, and we're gonna make it happen. Okay, turtles, I am your father.
Ridiculous. Photo op. He's dead. This is when she started clowning on him. Stop that. And then let's go down some more. Don't think she did anymore for quite a while. Dolly's wish list that will help find missing children. I want to take a minute to thank the amazing turtle who got me this carry-on off my Amazon wish list. You're the best. We're going on the road to help look for missing kids, so this will make life a lot easier. Two-in-one LED ceiling fan. Portable folding toilet. She said, where the hell is Dolly going to save the children? Just thought I'd throw the next one in for a giggle.
Listen, but I always knew we would come full circle, because at the end of the day,
Sloppy Molly gave her $100 for her birthday.
as fun as impressions can be and parodies and nonsensical antics can be, listen, Molly and I, as much as we can be different, we can also be alike in many ways on YouTube.
So then she does a few more. Let me see. I don't think she does anything for a while. JLR, Betty, Molly, Chris McDonough, JLR, Molly, JLR. She's got a lot of JLR, Molly, Betty. And then we get to the two that pissed him off, that started the war completely. Here we go. Dolly team searches for Cody Bigsby. Oh, we're going to share it.
And searchers are overlooked. Buckrow Point Apartments, and we will be out here with our search crew searching today and the rest of this week. Did this little boy walk out this apartment? Did he walk this way to these adjacent woods? Could he be somewhere out here and searchers are overlooked?
Your cat.
As you see behind me,
Team Dolly.
Now my team will be in these woods today searching, and we will know 98% if Cody is in these woods. We're going through it with a fine-tooth comb, searching every inch of it. I don't know, from speaking with the owner of the property, this property was searched.
There was actually
but he wasn't present at the time that they searched this property, so he really does not know how good or what amount of people
I just feel like the scene keeps getting more and more intense. So let me kind of walk you through. Obviously, we're right here in front of Cody and his father's apartment. And right here, Hampton Police have some off-roading vehicles. But let me take you around to the main command center. I mean, this parking lot is just filled. We've had people coming in and out all day, whether that be police officers.
We're just getting suited up. So I'm glad you guys could be here with me today. And we're going to get out here in these snake-infested woods. As soon as I get my snake boots, everything on. Okay, time to come up out of these Nike Airs. This is for help my legs and thighs. This is a snake bite. Not protected. Get bit by a snake. End up getting something amputated. Definitely makes me bulletproof. The snake bite. You got to remember, most snake bites are usually bit in the calf. So this calf protection here protects you from any snake bites.
He was in his backyard.
So if they we're going out in the Zekia territory.
Zekia. The fuck? Honey, no. No. No.
We begin to hunt for little Cody Bigsby. January 31st, 2002, this little boy went mixing. We're here to find him.
2002, January.
So we're actually going to enter the woods right through here. This little bit of a trail that would lead us into the woods. We're going to go down this trail. We're going to break in at a haven, I tell you guys, for snakes. So we're going to have to be really careful out here. My camera crew, my other searchers.
Where you at? Where's your team at?
We got to be really careful when we moving stuff around like this, because this is where snakes are going to lay.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we got a black tarp here, and actually it has a little bit of weight to it. Not only that, we got a bunch of stuff buried here. Know how they leave this stuff out here and not go through it?
Got you $1,000.
Let's see what we got. Let's pull it out. Let's stretch it out.
Your team ran for the hills. Missing Cody Bixby. I don't think he's been. Did they find him yet? I don't remember. Okay, that was the video that started. Dolly struck that video so many times. And then he made threats to her. And I think he said, you know, like, you best not. I wish I could wonder where that clip is. Where he was threatening her, saying she knows what's good for her. She better not make another video. And so what Heels do? Heels went and made another video. Indiana Dolly Part 2. This is where she made him extra look ridiculous. This is my favorite video of hers. Little guinea pig behind him. He got so mad.
And we'll look for other signs of campsites or any other people activity in these woods.
I loved her sense of humor. I love that whole, it was a hamster. I was really not happy with part one. Really was not happy with part one. Have a seat, Hobbit. Now I wonder if I can find the where would I put that? Stop it. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Stop. Stop. Go down. Leave her alone. Okay. I think I saved the clip where Rob Reed talks about him. The strike war. Here it is. Dolly's message to Heels. Just a second. Okay, hopefully that's over. Dolly's message to Heels. It says, hey, and then she crossed off the name. Don't give up now. Why are you trying to tap out? Toast can't save you every time you don't think. Don't think I don't know your next move. Strike 3 should hit tomorrow. Come online. Show yourself just to me. Say you're sorry, and I will remove it. I'll remove it all. Even at this point, if you remove the videos, they have already been hit. Remember, I never did one single thing to you, lady. I don't want to hurt your channel. I've only wanted you to be fair, just like I'm being. Julie Grifter Vision, yeah. That was, Dolly thought he had Heels by the balls. And he's telling her that, just leave him alone. And that's when Heels made part 2. Then, let's see what this one is. If this one was 2, Dolly or Savage. Oh, Dolly said, fair use, they said. Dolly won't sue me, they said. It only takes the head of one YouTuber and the rest will run. Dolly baby, stand up to the bully. And remember, she didn't bully him all. All she had done was made the clips we watched so far. And those weren't bullying. And then this Robert Berg said, what do you mean one fell off? Dolly said, if you don't take the person to court and sue them, it will fall off in 10 days. But she has all kinds of people hitting her now, meaning all kinds of people hitting Heels in the air with strikes. And it wasn't all kinds of people. It was Bullhorn, Betty, and Dolly. And then, where's the Rob Reed? Dolly strike war. Okay, Jimmy used to understand fairs. This is Rob Reed's message to Dolly. It is, how long is this? This is 30 minutes. We'll go over, I'll skip forward some of it. This is when Heels got Rob involved because he was unfair striking her. Now, Rob don't do this anymore. He don't offer the service anymore, but.
We've talked about it before with my counter DMCA website that I have, service that I provide to folks. Let's see if I can find the link here so you could see. It's rolling on the bottom. Counter DMCA was designed exactly for people that you're about to see, who with malintention wish to get information, to harass you, to create problems for you if you don't play nice. Now, YouTube is not a place to play nice, as we've learned if you're on for any amount of time. People, if you're out there and you make an opinion and you throw it out there, people are going to attack you, sometimes unfairly. And it is not correct for someone to say something wrong about you, to make claims that are incorrect about you. That's not good. It's not okay to use fair use in order to defame somebody. But in most cases with fair use, you're actually using the words of someone else in order to reveal whatever it is you want to reveal about a certain person. This person, you could draw some conclusions. You cannot use the DMCA copyright law and utilize the looseness of the process here on YouTube in order to stifle criticism of things people say about you that you don't like. There are ways you could file civil suits against people if they say something against you, but you cannot vindictively say, if you publish anything about me and I don't like it, that I'm going to strike your channel and sorry, Charlie. Don't do that. And so here we have this gentleman behind me who refers to himself online as Dolly Vision. And hopefully you'll be able to hear. If it's too loud, let me know in the comments. But good old Dolly Vision here is a guy who considers himself, as far as I can tell, I don't go to his channel, I don't know. I only know of him because he is a culprit of misusing the DMCA system online and is proud of it and self-proclaimed and makes a public video shooting himself in the foot, where if someone had enough money to pursue it or wished to pursue it on principle, would have a strong case against him. About it, almost as rock solid as you can get, as you'll see from the content that we're about to view. So let's see what this gentleman by the name of Dolly Vision has to say.
I want to assure you that, if you have to get married, you ain't a kid, okay?
I don't know what he's saying.
And I was respectful to them people. I didn't treat that kid bad. No, I'm not worried about none of them people. I got big plans this year. I told you guys that. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on me, and I'm on my phone. I should have probably wouldn't strike people, but the people that shared my videos and were streaming me live while I was doing my lives this weekend, and then giving me my 24 hours, I'm mostly going to strike you.
All right, I'm assuming on the 24 hours, he's saying like his 24-hour warning to shut it down. Now, this is where he would be in the right, in the sense like what I would tell you not to do to you as a YouTube producer and producer of content. If you're a YouTube user who produces critiquing content where you use clips, he'll refer to it as a clip channel, I think. And there are a lot of those. You want to be careful. You cannot, I know there's a person out there who I'm subscribed to with notorious Von Helton, where he even says, I'm sniping Von Helton's chat because I'm trying to take views away. That is illegal. That is classic DMCA stuff. So if you take Dolly's live stream or anyone else's live stream and you broadcast it on your own channel, you're doing something illegally. Unless you're commenting, you're stopping, maybe you're commenting. I certainly wouldn't use the entirety of the content. You have to be careful with that. But if you're just restreaming the stream, bad. Don't do that.
All right. I hate to do that to y'all people, but I gave y'all fair warning. I was nice about it.
All right. Well, I'm on your side there in that regard. Okay. No one should restream your stuff, sir.
Right. And there's some
the entirety, that is. In other words, I've said this before. A good standard to go by is if you are doing something to prevent people from going to that person's channel in order to get his own viewers, i.e. sniping. You don't do it. And especially you recognize that you're doing it when you even put like this is, I'm not going to say his name. He's in my subscriber base. Nice guy. He says sniping Von Helton's channel or chat. That's you're like admitting to doing it, to doing wrong. Don't do that. But let's watch where this guy takes it with clip channels who he doesn't like what they have to say.
Clip channels that, got me in a bunch of videos. You ain't gonna like what's coming. Okay.
All right. Threat. All right. What are you going to do? There is such a thing as fair use. People can use clips and comment on your content, just like somebody could do it to this particular video.
I ain't gonna like what's coming. I was cool about it till y'all started making up shit, being dicks, and like just fabricating shit.
All right, fabricating stuff. He was cool until fabrication, and that's fine. People fabricating stuff, lying about you. You have a cause of action potentially if you're not exaggerating, and that cause of action is not a copyright claim, and yet.
And cutting shit out, putting in what you want to put in. You're gonna see how that fair use shit really works.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? The fair use defense is it really does work.
I'll show you that, right? When people always want to copy and put that little fair use shit in there.
Yeah.
But if you read the whole code, nah.
If you read the whole code, nah. What do you? I'm not sure what he means by that. So why don't we go to the code? 17 U.S. Code Section 107 is the code regarding fair use, and we'll read it. Notwithstanding the provisions of Section 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyrighted work, including such use by reproduction in copies or phono records or by any other means specified by that section for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research, is not an infringement of copyright. In determining whether the use made, and that's the great thing about Congress, when they made this law, they gave us a little thing that we could use as sort of a checklist. In determining whether the use made of a work in any particular case is a fair use, the factors to be considered shall include. Now, these are just factors to be considered. You don't have to have every one. And we'll see it. So we got one, the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or is for nonprofit educational purposes. So if someone is using your material and they're making a lot of money on your material, that's a factor. So where it's most egregious is how I've already said. If somebody drives traffic to their channel because of your whole stream, somebody restreams your stream live, you go live stream, and then somebody just takes yours because they try and snipe viewers from your stream in order to go to theirs. And for every stream they're getting, they're collecting YouTube royalties or whatever it is, or commercial money, however that works, AdSense, whatever you call it. That would be a factor in that particular case. But just because that might be a factor of a clip channel making a lot of money, that wouldn't work under fair use, because it's also the nature of the copyrighted work. And one of the factors with the nature of the copyrighted work would be the fact that you make this video and you put it out into the public, and you put out an opinion out into the public. And when you do that, you open yourself, as it says at the top, to criticism and comment. And in doing so, it's an expectation. Since the beginning of YouTube time, it is the way that it has been designed. It used to be a little bit more directed towards that. YouTube didn't care so much, I think, about that now, but that's where the direction used to be. But it still is. The most successful channels, it seems, or very successful channels now, are comment and criticism. And this particular young man's own channel depends upon his ability to take alleged criminal incidences. Usually it's like, I think he considers himself a part of the true crime community, which is a subset of critiquers who look at what's going, let's say, missing people, missing children, and they try and figure out what's going on. And in that investigation process, they're doing a lot of comment, criticism, and opinion, and oftentimes using some material that they get from news programs and doing the same thing with fair use. And let's go back to the terms. The third is the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyright work as a whole. That's why I say what would really red flag a channel and make, in this case, Mr. Dolly, have a solid case would be if someone used the entirety of his work, such that somebody would go to the clip channel or the channel that's critiquing him and never see his content. If it drives traffic away from him, traffic that he normally would have gotten. Now, I would suspect that folks that go to critique channels, let's say channels that aren't big fans of Dolly, they're probably not going to his channel. They probably wouldn't go to his channel, and they probably just, every new video that's made about him that critiques him, they probably agree with. And it will drive the reason that they are interested in Dolly content is only to see what he says that's idiotic, like what he's about to say.
That's if nobody messes with you. Okay, that's if nobody pursues it.
So he says fair use only counts if no one pursues it. No, that's incorrect. Now take careful note of the shirt, which I think is sweater, and he's got like a lighter in his hand. What you're hearing out of his mouth is probably the verbal version of pot smoke.
When I hit y'all with these strikes, they're going to stick. Okay.
So he talks about fair use, then he goes to the clip channels. When I hit y'all with these strikes, they're going to stick. Why?
Okay. Like, I've been cool. Y'all should have been cool too, but y'all won't. So I'm just giving y'all a fair warning. When I get to where that computer works, I go on a channel, you shared my video, I'm striking it.
So it depends on what that means. If you've shared his video and you've shared the entirety of his video, if you're watching this, that would be a problem. If you're sharing snippets of it, it's not a problem. If he's going to see any place where his face might appear, and it's a comment and criticism and uses clips of his material, he doesn't have a claim, and it's a solid fair use defense that will not stick.
You a clip channel and you showed me multiple times and multiple videos, 3 strikes, you're off YouTube. So I can tell you this, let me find 3 videos with me in it, and your ass is going off YouTube.
Boom. If you have a high volume channel and this particular individual, he DMCAs your content. This is your.
At one time, Dolly struck heels 9 times consecutively, and she had to sit out for a while, but she ended up beating every one of them but one. But he thought by just striking her 1, 2, 3, she'd be gone, and she wasn't.
Exhibit A, when you're trying to collect attorney's fees for fighting his alleged copyright strike, his copyright complaint. Don't be this guy. If you're not happy with the content that somebody's making about you, you got a number of options. One, consider the fact that it helps your brand, because here I am talking about this guy, Dolly. I could care less about whatever he does, except for the fact that there are people that have come to my website in order to counter his vindictiveness. He's angry at people that critique him, and all he wants is private information to harass. And how do we know that? Well, out of the horse's mouth.
Better start your channel over, all that good stuff. All right, because I know many a clip channel got 3 videos of me. So when you wake up tomorrow and it says you don't have a Google account, go ahead and appeal it.
Go ahead and appeal it. Yeah.
So that's what you got to do. Appeal it. Send me your information.
So there you go. Send me your information. This is where YouTube gets so ugly. And this is one of the things that really annoys me about the DMCA process, if I'm honest. Because the person who files the DMCA does not need to give you, the person who's being struck, their information. It is incredibly now you have to, that person has to give YouTube the information, and YouTube has said in their terms of service related to DMCA, and it's by law anyway, that if in a court process, if they get subpoenaed for that information of the person who filed the DMCA, then you can get it. Now, I think there's a level of unfairness there because it should go both ways. It should absolutely go both ways, and I would create counter DMCA to work the reverse way too, where you could use my office's information in order to be contacted or to receive service or process from someone who might sue you for filing false DMCAs. You see, when you do what this guy's doing, what he's admitting to do,
Like I said, Rob doesn't offer that service anymore.
Which is if he sees his face on any of your content and he doesn't like what you have done, he's going to just strike you and just appeal it. And when you appeal it, he wants to get your information because he doesn't have to give his information. So you don't know where he is. So he's in a safe space, and it is a horrible, horrible way to for someone. Well, it's an easy way for someone to get abused who participates in the community for purposes of, let's say, drawing attention to someone who's doing dumb things or doing anything. The person who has the clip channel, they could very easily be wrong. Who cares? They're entitled to be able to speak that way. This isn't a free speech issue on the First Amendment because YouTube is also entitled to, they can squelch your speech as much as they want because they're not a government entity. But that being said, we have individuals on here, unfortunately, who are squelching the speech of someone else, the speech that they don't like, using a system that they shouldn't use, and they're doing it illegally. And that's this guy. Let's keep watching him as you watch his threat. So he just said, I'll get your information.
Because that's what you got to do to appeal it.
Yep.
Get ready to go to court.
Go to court.
And then I'm going to make a video about that.
All right. So this is where he threatens. It's fine to get the information. Then you go to court. If he has a false claim and you go to court, he loses the claim. You have so many claims in opposition, which would all include attorney's fees for the misfiling of a copyright infringement action. I ask you to continue to remember, take note of that third little spot there. I don't think we said the fourth just yet. The amount and substantiality of the portion used of the work in relation to the copyright work as a whole. Like what I'm going to use in this particular video is going to be like maybe 2 minutes of material. I don't think I'm going to watch the whole thing. The last element here is the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. Well, this guy, I mean, whatever the value is, he has a ton of viewers, as far as I could tell. He's doing just fine. He's not being heard economically. In fact, as he's confessed before, and what happens with these clip channels is you really draw attention to these people. So now, as I said, I know who he is. And before he was filing false DMCAs, I didn't know who he was. And now you do, if you've never heard of him before. So like in this particular instance, I'm using his clip in order to teach you. Falls under the fair use. Let's go back to that real quick. You'll see somewhere, well, my hand disappears. But in there, one of the elements there that you can use someone's work for purposes for teaching. And I'm teaching you something not to do. I'm teaching you, unfortunately, that there are people that abuse the system. And in a lot of cases, people that abuse the system here, I think people get affected by the fact that these people have audiences and then they have people supporting them in doing this illegal stuff. And that's hurtful. So I get it. But you can't, I mean, and the temptation for me would be to flag them back, but I don't do it because you give a guy like fodder. If he, with enough subscribers, he can get enough money, out of his subscribers in order to try and sue you for doing the same thing he's doing. And you're doing it vindictively because you want to get back. Don't do that. I know that's the temptation. So be careful. Let's see if there's any last word here from this.
And see how many people go and do it.
Well, I'm doing it right now, buddy. Mr. Supremo, weed shirt.
Hey, to be that guy. See, y'all made it that way too.
If you hate to be that guy, don't be that guy. Ignore the haters, man. This is not, if you get on YouTube and you have a problem with haters, it's time to get off YouTube.
I didn't even want to do that. If our clip channels were fair and cool, I wouldn't treat y'all like that.
Fair and cool doesn't mean do some stuff that you like or that agree with you all the time, sir.
I wouldn't even do it. Because I think clip channels are important.
Yeah,
when they do it equally. But when you blow and BK and the only attack is on Molly, me, Bullhorn, Betty, like that ain't a clip channel. That's a hate channel.
Well, it's still a clip channel. You could hate somebody, you could hate what they stand for, and be a clip channel at the same time. In fact, what else is the use? I mean, I suppose you could have are there clip channels out there? Yeah, I imagine there are. I don't think I've ever seen one that toots the horn. Like, is there a clip channel of all the great things that Dolly says? I don't know. I bet he would like that channel.
Okay, so y'all running them hate channels? You got me in them. You getting the fuck up out of here. You run a clip channel, I got no problem with you, right? You clip something stupid I do, put it out there, I don't care.
Okay, well, that's good. That would be my exhibit A. If, for instance, if you struck this channel, this particular video, let's say you don't care. All right, burnt toast. How you doing? She knows what's going on. She's been a victim, maybe, of some of these people in this community. What he really means is that if you review the people he thinks you should, he's fine with it. That's right. You don't review him or his friends. That's not how it works. It's not how it works.
But when you start fabricating things, making shit up, and it's just hate, yeah, you getting a strike.
All right, well, here's the thing. If you're fabricating a copyright strike. Don't be this guy. He says if he feels you're fabricating information, then he will fabricate. And remember that in a DMCA filing, when you file a DMCA, you have to declare under penalty of perjury. So he says, since you lied and fabricated, I'm going to lie and fabricate. That's not how it works. It's not a good idea. Don't do that. And so on that basis, bringing back fair use. So there's an understanding. See if we can go back to that screen. Let people criticize you. For one thing, it brings you attention. For one thing, it helps you to create your brand. And for another thing, it helps to prevent you from being a person who violates the law, like Dolly is admitting to here. And it's not even a matter of opinion. It is what he's doing. If he doesn't like your material, he's going to flag you, even though he doesn't have a basis to do it. He would have a basis, perhaps, with a defamation claim, but not a copyright claim. And he comes out and says, well, I'm going to lie anyway. And you're going to have to appeal it and give me your information. And he says he's going to sue you. Probably not going to. Definitely going to have a hard time finding an attorney to file his lawsuit for him and prosecute it when they discover the video that he's complaining about uses, I don't know, a few minutes of his material, and let's say an hour of material, and they use like 3 minutes. The thing is, says Burnt Toast, it's his friends who are exploiting missing persons, cases, scamming, lying about people, etc., so that they are the ones who are being reviewed or clipped right now. And that's fine. You can have that opinion. You can be bothered by it. You do you, Burnt Toast. You do what you got to do. Unfortunately, the cost of doing the business that you do is you get people that can abuse the system. So that's why I'm happy to be around if I can. But unfortunately, as we've seen with some people fairly recently, it takes some time. It's very easy. As he said, he'll just sit there and flag random videos where he sees his face, and may not even do that. May just flag random videos so that you wake up in the morning and go, oh, I lost my channel. And he doesn't care. Sad that there are people like that in the community, but there you go. So that'll do it for this quick video. I hope that you won't be this particular individual. I hope that if you are someone that is being criticized on the internets here on YouTube, that you will be able to be an adult and handle it and not file false DMCA claims. Because if you continue to file these false DMCA claims, I'm happy to remain here as long as I can, as long as YouTube will allow to help people protect their private information so that they won't be bullied into being squelched. I think free speech is the thing that makes the world go around. I think it's very, very important. And I can't stand it when somebody tries to squelch it because they just don't like the content. I mean, man, there are a lot of channels that I'd like to do that to. I had as some of you know who watch this, I had an hour-long video that was done about me alleging to prove that I was, and this is no joke, a vampire. I don't think it's out there anymore, but I didn't squelch it. My pleasure, Burnt Toast. Share if you feel like, and that's it. So God bless you. I thank you for watching. I might start another chat shortly, but for now, this is a little segment on fair use. Somebody had given me a clip. Thank you for the clip. And as I watched it, and I hope as you watched it, just give you a sick feeling in your stomach. This is the.
So there's that. So what did Heels in the Air do next? We watched Indiana Dolly. We watched Indiana Dolly Part 2. And I think the next one she made was Hey Beekeeper Looking Ass. Try to watch this one to the end.
Haters are hating. It's crazy to see somebody hate and get almost as many plays as I did on the video.
We all thought we were laughing with you,
That's
not
good,
at
because
you.
my video didn't do many plays. Okay, so with them showing it, that doubles the plays. Right, I can look at it like that. So thank you, Flip Channel, for showing it.
You're welcome. The nasty comments you left threw me
But I
off.
wish they would have showed Cody's picture with it, right? Because they were making fun of me, but they didn't show Cody. So it would have been double the views, other than the fact they didn't show Cody. Okay, like if you're gonna hate on them videos of the kid and me looking for the little kid, please show the kid. Okay, because that's the point of the videos, is so people can see this kid to get the message of this little kid out there, right? If you're gonna hate on it, at least show the kid.
You watch the clip of a clip, or
at least get out there and, get off your ass and do something.
Anonymity, shut the fuck up. Why are y'all mods always so nasty?
It don't make me mad that people hate. I'm just thinking it would help a little bit if you would help the cause and show the kid, right? Because in their mind, they think I'm doing it for bad reasons.
I've been on searches for missing people. Trust me. You look like you were doing a parody of the real thing.
If clip channels run with it, but put it out there at least. Help the cause. You know what I'm saying? If you want to laugh at me in the process, laugh at me and help the cause at the same time. How I look at it.
Expert from my video from yesterday. Indiana Dolly on the hunt for Cody Bigsby. And see, she showed his picture.
They can make fun of me all they want. Just like put the message out there at the same time. Because like I said, my videos, it didn't do that big because Cody's not the biggest case out there to be covering. So when the people joke on me, at least plug the case. You know what I'm saying? Help this little kid out. It didn't make fun of me.
Okay. So then after that, that's Molly Golightly, and that's Dolly Vision puts his name on a Cody Bigsby flyer. Bullhorn, Molly Golightly. Dolly's night out with Glare. I think this is drunk Dolly in a bar. Talking shit on the Glare.
Welcome to the Snapping Turtles. Okay, the Snapping Turtles. This is where you can rage. You can say whatever the hell you want. There's no rules. There's no regulation. Look, hey, bartender. Look, go, hey.
Yeah, this is Dolly drunk in a bar talking shit to Glare.
Say, Glare, go fuck yourself. Ow. No, tell the Glare to go fuck yourself. Look, tell the Glare to go fuck yourself. Hey, Glare, you a bitch ass motherfucker. Remember that, right?
I'm thinking no.
You're lucky, Glare. You're lucky. You're lucky. I tried. You're lucky. You're lucky.
I venture to say that he is on the spectrum.
You couldn't hold my nuts, motherfucker.
You're a fucking idiot. Sorry, you're fucking dumb. So, I mean, am I being a little too harsh here?
They are a big info commercial for Dolly, right? Because y'all just think about this. 6 months ago, nobody even knew who Dolly was, right? 6 months ago, Dolly, who the hell is Dolly? Who's Dolly? Remember, 6 months ago it was who's Dolly. Now, all these channels are talking about Dolly. Like a big ass info commercial. Our numbers are growing. You know, that's just what I want to show these people out here that keep threatening. Oh, we're gonna get his channel to it. We're gonna get a channel knocked off. I can literally build a channel in a day. Okay, if I would have put 2 videos up, that channel would already have over its time and be monetized already. Okay, you can't stop Dolly. For everybody out there, we gonna get bit. You ain't gonna do shit. Okay? I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm still here. 5 years from now, I'll still be saying the same shit. But to different clip channels, because you know that one ain't gonna live but so long. And you showed me multiple times in multiple videos, 3 strikes, you're off YouTube. So I can tell you this, let me find 3 videos with me in it, and your ass is gone off YouTube.
Boom. If you have a high volume channel and this particular individual, he DMCAs your content, this is your exhibit A when you're trying to collect attorney's fees for fighting his alleged copyright. So filing the false DMCA claim, somebody is trying to stifle the criticism, trying to get that person that they're filing the false DMCA claim against 3 strikes, and then in that process, the person loses their channel. Now, this just happened to this particular individual that I want to talk about. I'm not going to name the person unless they want me to. I don't have a problem naming the person who filed the false DMCA to stifle the criticism.
I've seen the craziest stuff today, guys. This dude made a video on me, and he says I have wrongfully striked some people, okay, some channels. And I was watching this video today, and I was thinking to myself, one, I've never wrongfully struck somebody's channel. So I had 2 strikes on her. I took 1 strike off. The other 2 strikes had expired. Made her channel just like say tonight Molly hits her with a strike. Bullhorn Betty hits her with a strike. She would be gone off the internet. Okay, you can only have 3 strike violation strikes. You know what I'm saying? And 2 of them sit from me. But like I said, if she was to get hit tonight and she was to get terminated from somebody else, I would lift my strike against her. I would, because I'm not here to hurt her channel. There's this creator out there that got her channel taken. So I had put strikes on because he kept sharing my videos. No commentary, just play the video, right? Just to make fun of me. So I struck her channel. Then I talked to her. I was like, look, I don't want to hurt your channel. I'm going to take the strikes off your channel.
a person by the name of Dolly Vision. And this is what he did after filing 2 false DMCAs, knowing that the third would result in the loss of the channel. He puts this out there publicly. Don't give up now. Why are you trying to tap out now? Burnt toast can't save you every time you don't think I don't know NO spelling is correct. Your next move. Strike 3 should hit tomorrow. Come online, show yourself just to me, say your spelling is correct again, sorry, and I will remove it all. Sounds like blackmail to me. Even at this point, if you remove the videos, they have already been hit. Remember, I never did one single thing to you, lady. I don't want to hurt your channel. I've only wanted you to be fair, just like I'm being. And his definition, I suppose, of being fair is to stop criticizing. Okay? And stop criticizing is not a reason to file a DMCA claim, because you can get in trouble.
You're going to sit up here and cyberbully people and then fraud so you don't have to give up your identity when you do it?
I am feeling the effects of masculinity right now. I feel the testosterone. I want to go to war! I want a lightsaber! I'm a man! War!
Quit. Just a minute. Okay, this says August 20th, JLR chases Antifa. Takedown by Jonathan Lee Riches. Restored September 2nd. That's when Jonathan Lee Riches was up their butt too. Channel came down. Hill's channel came down. August 31st. LOL's cow or basic simp. Takedown Jonathan Lee Riches. Restored September 15th. September 15th, Dolly strikes the same day that one of JLR's videos is restored, and my channel came down again. September 15th, Dolly and team search for Cody Bigsby, takedown by Jimmy Williams. Counter DMCA forwarded. Came down.
And my audio will be copyrighted. It'll be, I do it through a publishing company, everything through a publishing company. So as soon as you do it, the publishing company will strike you.
You can't afford a publishing company. That would file an unbelievable DMCA, an unwinnable DMCA.
It won't even be me. It won't even say my name on it. It'll say the name of the publishing company, and then
it just goes on and on and on.
You go ahead. What are you going to do at that point? You're going to eat the strike.
He's a lawyer, right? He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. And I don't know if he's a lawyer just trying to get his ass sued, but anything you know as a lawyer, especially if you're in this world of entertainment, is you're fucking with a defamation lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? You're getting out there and saying I'm saying things that I'm not saying and doing things saying I'm doing things I'm not doing.
5 strikes so far and not one lawsuit.
I don't want to do this. I'm calling the cops.
Put the phone away.
We care about the content. When
Molly's talking about justice for all.
Justin sent me the video and said, you need to watch the guy, Dolly Vision. And he's like, so apparently this girl doesn't want to be found. But she's hiding behind a lawyer, unbeknownst, doesn't know that it's saying, under penalty of perjury, I'm basically covering up for her, blah, 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 blah.
I'm not going to stop until somebody stops her, period.
Does anybody know her real name? Justin saying, yeah,
Like I said, that's not in service anymore. The counter DMCA is it. Who is Justice for All calling's a bitch?
that bitch is trying real hard to not be found. I said, I hope she doesn't brag about that, because once you hide behind and you think you're going to hide, then they all come. Because everybody, all these people with all their investigative skills, they'll find that person. And guess what? Whoever finds that person and exposes who she is, they're going to get super chats up the ass.
Yeah.
Hey, $500, guys.
Well, there has been a name floating around, but I don't know if it really is truly her or not. And it was a
Tiny no.
But to different clip channels, because you know that one won't live but so long.
or not. Well, there has been a name floating around, but I don't know if it really is truly her or not. And it was a
You've had several channels taken down.
But to different clip channels, because you know that one ain't gonna live but so long.
But I'm not as dumb as I look.
How could you be?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Please like and subscribe.
I don't ever.
Okay. So then we get to I don't think she did another one for a while. Dolly calls Justine.
Definitely need to supply me with some content like quick, like now would be great.
Oh, the recording in this video of Dolly speaking was recorded off of some leaked spank bank. This is him talking sexy to one of his harem girls. So the voice you hear Dolly saying, he's saying that to one of the girls that he used to video, mutual together. But he'll split it to where he's talking to Justice for All.
Definitely need to supply me with some content like quick, like now would be great.
Jesus,
This was great.
Get your ass up. Get naked. I would love to see.
You did great on this clip.
Oh my
No.
God. You're so bad. I love it. Thanks. Do you ever rub on that pussy and thought about me before? Bad girl, you. Thank you. Yeah, it's where you store people you want to beat off to. You know what I'm saying? Now you've made it to my spank bank. I'm just playing.
That was so good. Okay, let's see what else he's got here. That's Molly Golightly. We don't hear about Molly Golightly. Prayer Garden, Bullhorn Betty, Molly Golightly. The turtle that can't keep his wee head in its shell. Some turtles don't know when to keep their wee heads in the shell.
That's how we're gonna address that bullhorn Betty.
Oh, this is Miss Dolly's girlfriend coming out after she found out about him and Bullhorn Betty.
So how did I drag her into it? Let's see that there was something going on. He never admitted she was going on this trip. When asked about going on this trip, deny, and they shared a hotel room on this trip. So that's how we're gonna address that bullhorn Betty, or wait a minute, I'm sorry, Miss Claire all in a box, got brought into this.
the little girl you're talking about infidelity, and you yourself. Well, let's just say I'm going to keep your personal business off YouTube. Thank you, Betty. Now I'm done.
Dolly brought her into it by not being forthcoming to his girlfriend, by denying he was with her, by sharing a hotel with her. Let's go ahead and squash that shit.
So not done.
You just don't know me too well. And I would suggest you keep my name out of your ever-loving mouth, because unlike you, I am classy. I don't bring my
Obviously.
business to YouTube. I think you're still a psycho bitch. That's not changing. You're not getting sympathy from me or my clan. And anybody in my clan that
And on and on and on.
that will actually stalk us into hotel rooms, right? So you find a wall that literally has no painting.
And on and on and
Betty
on.
wants to now accuse me of screwing around on Dolly. I was screwing other men behind Dolly's back. Well, I guess this is the narrative that he's painting. I was completely loyal, subservient to him. So for this chick to sit here and say I was a stupid woman, pretty much I whored around on Dolly, well, I guess, he's feeding you the narrative he wants you to paint for him.
To get the hint that she's a pump and dump. He used her, he threw her away. She's done. Okay? Not my problem. It will never be my problem. What he does in his personal life, make me very clear about this, has nothing to do with Bullhorn Betty.
She wants to sit there and say I have no self-respect for myself because I knew Dolly was hoeing around with all these women. Did I? Did I know Dolly was hoeing around with all these women? Or did I know Dolly had a bunch of fangirls that would go ahead and send him gifts and stuff? That's part of some fame that people get.
Straight out of the freaking ghetto. Done. And then when she posts those text messages, I will be responding. Now, can we get on to work? Can we get on to what we are all here for, right? We are all here to learn about cases, true crime, because nobody gives a shit about 31 flavors.
Now, did I know he was carrying on relationships with all these women? I damn sure did not. I damn sure did not at all. But, Bullhorn Betty can paint whatever narrative she'd like, Miss Clairol.
And then the lady starts telling on herself, like this psycho chick that's delusional, that stole Dolly's dog, just because you put, and trust me, what she thinks is the law. Like, I went to college, I know the law, I've done pleadings, I've done complaints, I've won cases personally myself against attorneys, okay? So you're not talking about some person that lives under a rock that knows absolutely nothing about the law. And so I can't believe that
she's worried about them text messages going out.
I can't believe this guy did this to me and this guy did that to you. Honey, wake up. Until you have respect for yourself, there ain't a damn person in this world. Thank God Jimmy has, money for an attorney and stuff. Crap like this. I mean, I'll do the paperwork. Just that, shout out, Jimmy. I'll do your paperwork. I know exactly what to write in there. I know exactly what to say to that judge. Because you're that chick's psycho.
I own my own residence, and I have 2 kids. So why would I move in with him? He has no other rooms for my kids. He's got a whole studio at his house. So whether I lived with him or not doesn't mean it was serious or not. What the hell am I going to move my kids in with him? 2 brothers and 2 other females that live there? Like, no. So we didn't live together. We did not live together, so it wasn't serious. Oh my God. Is this how y'all base y'all's logic?
And then I go after sanctions. Absolutely. Absolutely. This 2 shits. Do you not get it? I think of 2 shits. I'm not going to be nice with you when I start getting into the arena with you. And when I start fighting with you, and I start taking it to court, I'm not done until the judge puts that gavel down. And then right after she puts that gavel down, honey, bet your ass you're going to have another one to deal with. And when that gavel's down, guess what? You're going to have another one to deal with. I'm going to look in. I'm going to look into you. I'm going to look under that hood. Okay? And honey, you're lucky. You're lucky I'm more of a woman than you will ever be in your life. Now I'm done. I almost want to kill this live. Get that stank off me. not one and done.
Absolutely, who knows? I hear PJ gave up her daughter to live with her mom so she could go live with Dolly, but I don't know if that's true or not, just what I heard. Okay, let's see what else we got real quick. There's free low hell to the nah. Remember, Missa kept low because she had her all the time anyway.
Don't worry. Worst case scenario is I'll end up suing everybody.
The Hobbit is
These people
suing
don't have the money to
again.
fight me in court. They don't work hard enough. So
I saw Dolly this morning in his live. As many of you know, I popped in there just to say hi, just to show my support. I heard he's doing great on some soap orders. You know, we are going to be supporting Dolly through this time to help free Lolo. Bullhorn Betty did order her shirt.
Bullhorn Betty did order.
Free Lolo shirt.
Indicative of narcissism, where you're constantly referring to yourself.
No sidetracks, Donald. Nice and easy.
You want the world to revolve around you.
Psychologists say toddlers are often ilious before they fully grasp the concept of I and me, like Elmo.
And now, Elmo has a question for you.
This is the legal fund. Buy this shirt. Support Lolo. Free Lolo. Dolly Vision. Official shirt right there on the screen.
Go get yourself some soap. Go get yourself a shirt. Support Dolly Vision so he can get his dog back. And just a nightmare. We're not going to go into it. We one and done it yesterday. I have no desire to get involved in any of this bullshit. None. Like, I one and done it. We're done. The coffee club is done. We're not getting involved in that. I don't.
Give back Lolo. I have a court order that states I could keep her because she's been staying at my house for over a fucking year and a half. So, I mean, if y'all think about it, go back to the videos. Does he show Lolo every night? No. Why is that? Oh, because she sleep? Yeah, because she sleep with me at my house. I know at the beginning of September, he had Lolo every day for like 5 days. That's when I was out in Oklahoma because my mother passed away.
when push comes to shove and I have to pay a lawyer, I'm going to sue them for my lawyer fees. They're going to end up paying my lawyer. That's all it's going to be. So if they don't want to bring me my dog, get ready to pay a lawyer because that's what you're going to do because I'm going to sue them.
Well, judge is going to say, okay, this dog is yours. You had it before her. You know, y'all go y'all separate ways. That's it. We wasn't married. This is a girlfriend. This ain't my wife. She can't take my dog.
He doesn't feed her. I buy her food. I took her to the vet. I took her to go get spayed. You know, I'm the one who has her. I pick out her clothes. Like anything you've seen with her on clothes, those are pictures that I took. Even the pictures that Jimmy has of Lolo that he's posted on Facebook, those are photos that I sent him of Lolo in my fucking house or in my bed. And he's went ahead and posted on Facebook. So when I have possession of the dog, 99.9% of the time, why should she stay with somebody who just exploits her, who doesn't take care of her, who doesn't...
It's like someone... She didn't take the dog from me. She had the dog because I was out of town. She was watching the dog.
Oh.
You got to watch your dog. There's dog nappers out there. Lolo done got. Okay, so let me show you guys. This is the legal fund. Buy this shirt. Support Lolo. Free Lolo. Dolly Vision. Official shirt right there on the screen. Order one up. Merch store.
Then I'm gonna put in for my lawyer expenses, and my lawyer's he's almost $5,000. So if they got $5,000 to pay for Lolo, they better get ready because if I had to go to court, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have no choice. The lawyer, I ain't paying him.
There was a lot of clip channels that came out with some of the funny spotlights of Bullhorn Betty's comedy tour. Yeah, did a world tour yesterday. You guys didn't check it out. You're missing it out. And not only that, like the longer you stay on that live, the funnier it gets. Like I watched that live. Like I didn't realize I was that funny. Who knew? Who knew Bullhorn Betty could take something that was really sour and turn it into something that's funny? Again, God blesses me. I'm not that funny. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Deets on the Street did a great clip of it too. I know. There's another one. I looked at it. Even Heels in the Air. Yeah, she's like on and on and on and on. But you know what? Don't like your sense of humor. I have to be honest with you. I don't like your sense of humor. I don't like being the butt of all your jokes. I think you need to find other people to watch and pick on. Just saying. But occasionally you get a laugh out of it. I'll be honest with you. Occasionally.
It looks like you're sleeping. I came to wake you up, wake you up. You're battling demons. I'm here to break it up, break it up. Just sit back, relax, and get ready to fly.
Okay, I think I'll do part 2 tomorrow. But before we go, I want to play 2 or 3 clips that people were looking for. One of them that we were looking for, somebody was looking for, was tomorrow. We'll start off at Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia is where the next one will be. And then the clips that somebody wanted to check out was this one, Don't Step in My Bubble. Someone requested that one yesterday.
Billy Joe left, Leilani left, but where they ran to was Tybee Island, okay? I'm right out here now, okay? So we know where they're at. We know what they've been up to. Leilani came out here drinking with her mama last
like this to happen. It's just a really bad look, though. I mean, especially to be hanging out with Spit, and you guys are hanging out, chilling, taking shots. What in the world is that? You guys comment down below. Another post by Brett, which is interesting. Okay, it says here, we found Billy Joe, Quentin Simon's grandmother, at the hotel across.
This was in Georgia, and this is when they found Billy Joe and Leilani at the motel.
Across the street from that beach bar this morning. She told Tybee Island police that I was.
And a biker confronts him, and then Dolly yells.
Starting to annoy her. So she's pissed. Brett's on her, pressing her. They're keeping an eye, I guess. They're at the hotel. They're having drinks. I guess they didn't expect this to happen. It's just a really bad look, though. The bar was running a 2-for-1 cocktail promotion last night, which they may have well taken advantage of. The pair have decamped the Sandcastle Inn, a $64 a night motel across the street from Stingrays. At the ending of this article, it says, which I thought was kind of interesting, her nonchalant behavior since his death has eerie hallmarks of Casey Anthony, who was spotted dancing in a bar 4 days after her daughter Kaylee vanished in 2005.
We got news for you out there.
And you guys are out partying and drinking.
Well, that baby's dead in the landfill.
Playing with garbage on its head.
The voices are changed, but that's Dolly Vision, Bullhorn Betty, screaming at the Leilani and her mom in the bar. They're at the bar. They're outside the bar.
Y'all shouldn't be around, baby. Be helping her. What are you gonna do? Assault a woman? That sounds just.
That's why she's going to prison, because you people are violent.
Everybody's violent.
You got to be violent. Step away from me. I don't have you. Step in my bubble. I'm here. Don't step in my bubble, sir. I would take step away from me. What?
This is when Dolly said, "Don't step in my bubble" to the biker guy. Don't step in my bubble. Don't step in my bubble.
Away from me. You gotta look at okay, you gotta answer. You heard a fart. You should not hear me out drinking, because that was not the case.
Oh, was Leilani and Billy Joe? I did not give a fuck. I was not like them. The two people are responsible for this child's death.
And you know what? That may be so. I do not know that. But how could you hold her doing it? The FBI knows what they're doing. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation knows what they're doing. You end up with a big mouth, huh?
Why are you a protector? Do you know she tortured her baby, sir? Do you
No.
Well, maybe you should look into it before you protect people.
Yeah, because we've talked to a lot of people here, not just you, but a lot of people, and they said they witnessed her beat that baby. I ain't never seen it. You know, they witnessed her beat on this baby. They witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? A man, and you look like a decent, guy, right? You look like a decent guy. I don't. You're trying to get to a hunk of corn. You're a fucking look. You're get killed by kids. The kids in the street. Yeah, that's true. Violence, do you understand? Violence is what caused this. She plowed through like a hog. Do you realize violence? You come through there, you look at it, it's like I'm a 300-pound hog trying to get to a 100-pound hole so I can fill my tank. Do you realize violence? You put yourself. This is what got over her to almost kill a baby. Well, you know what? She might have almost killed a baby, but like probably killed a baby. You hide that murderer, but you can run to the edge of the planet, and we're gonna find you. We're gonna find y'all every time. We found you today, didn't we? We found you today. You can run. Leilani's going to prison. She's a baby killer. Billy Joe, you watch that baby get beat.
And this is the power of YouTube, baby.
That baby lies in a dump. That baby lies in a dump right now because of you people. Right now. It's in a dump right there. A little neck. That baby's in a dump because of you people.
Shit. Congratulations. I'm gonna make you famous for being a piece of shit.
We gotta go.
Hi guys, hope y'all enjoy. Have a good one.
I wanna close the door and leave it all behind.
Thank you, Fizz. So this is the other clip that Crispy wanted to watch. This is rapper Mike, Dolly's nephew. Not his brother, it's his nephew. He lived on the same compound as Dolly. In a camper, I think he lived. Not real sure, don't quote me on that. But I know they all live there together. And he's a little hobbit guy too. And he's just as creepy as Dolly and Ice Cold Ange. And he'll said in the video, this is Dolly's nephew, not brother. My issue is the fact that there are so many women sending their private information to his home with the soap orders. This is a public YouTube creator with a public platform. All I know about Mike is what I watched on his videos. I don't know his history, nor do I want to. But yeah, rapper Mike has a YouTube channel or had a YouTube channel. He's creepy.
OCD, motherfucking tripolar. It's like bipolar. It's like try me, motherfucker, I'll fuck you up. Kind of shit, you know.
Yeah. I guess I'll put you down.
Yeah.
Oh, you contact the left to get out of this shit?
No, I'm not contacting with her. I can't do that. I ain't got no
You
hard.
leaving? You got to leave?
Huh?
Where you going?
Just get out fresh air for a minute. Smoke a cigarette out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I had to cough earlier.
And then I grabbed both of her hands, like I start rubbing her hands, both of them really quick. But the problem is, I've already went too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's holding on still, and she didn't resist immediately because she would have been pulled away. But the more and more I kept holding on, and she kept trying to like feel her pull away, and I kept holding on as hard as I could. I was like, I need this right now. Like, I didn't want to make her feel like I was going to like hurt her or nothing, but it kind of scared her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was right after the fact. I was already like rubbing her hands.
Oh, so it's too
She
late.
was looking at me. I was like rubbing her hands,
Yeah,
with her fingers like this and stuff. You know?
Please don't.
And she let me for a little bit, and that's why I thought I just wanted to grab her by the neck, like just like she was my girl, and just held her and pushed her close as I fucking could to me, and she started crying like a lot. And I was like, I told her I know and shit, you know. And of course, after just a little bit, I kind of let her go because she's got to be on her own at that point, and then she's got to think about it, and then she got to build what all occurred. I thought I'd actually take it then. You know what I mean? This is real shit, man, and just I just really liked her.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the fact I really want to hook up with a female and shit.
Female?
Or have some affection. or express myself a certain way, and I got to do it. You know,
Trying
she's
to
going
get the
now,
rest done.
but she had to go to a funeral.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't try to take no one's girl or nothing, but man, I don't got time for a female to look bad and me not just come into place and be fucking this guy that just really wants to touch her and shit and hold her. Because I gave her a lot of space. It was extremely fucking hard. I hate to tell you that. I mean, it was so fucking hard just to hold her hand for like 20 seconds, 10 seconds or something and look at her eyes, man. It's like she's in a relationship and her boyfriend can open the door at any moment, man. I mean, this is not just.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. You want what you can't have. That's what it is. She has a boyfriend. Yuck.
This is real. This is real as fuck. So I really got to just really want to just. I can't just talk about her the whole entire time to her. How nice I thought she looked and shit.
These people are scary.
So look, you know, I really liked holding this female, man. The way she did her makeup was really fucking sexy. I really like how she did her
So fucking rapey.
eyeliner.
Oh my God. Oh, you'd like Dolly. I mean, Betty.
I got a picture with her where she left. I hugged her. Held her sides. She left. It's like I want to hug you very good.
Dude.
Don't be scared to hug me. She tried to just lean into me to hug me. She was asleep. I put my hands around her waist and like rubbing her sides like this.
Yeah.
As much as I could.
Oh my God.
Like I want to feel you one time before you go. You're leaving me. I want to feel you. I don't care if you got a boyfriend. I already know how to touch your hands.
Isn't that creepy? AF. Hey, Mr. Yes. Creepy AF.
Numerous times I tried to grab a hold of her because it's cops were here, right? We had to call the lights for a second.
What?
I sat down and I grabbed a hold of my dad, but she pulled back. She really was not ready. I actually.
Wait, the cops were there, so you had to grab her and pull back, or whatever. You had to grab her and turn off the lights. What the fuck? Jesus.
I tried to go too far twice, like instantly,
Yeah.
but that was already back. Different thresholds were already passed. The whole conversation. You don't want to focus on it too long because she's going to be distressed. You got to let her go back to what she's doing because obviously there's still a connection there to where there is no connection after something happens. I know that sounds funny, but there is no connection between me and her. I'm just this guy that lives here, and she happens to be visiting. I'm actually no one to her until I try to make myself someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
She didn't even know you? She came to visit someone and didn't even know you, and you're doing all this? Wow. Wow, look at that. Beautiful room.
I gotta give her a space because that sort of allows her to connect with me more by disconnecting, and that works. It works. I swear to fucking God, all the time.
It works for what?
Span I put between each thing I did, I'm still trying to transition it to something more for myself. Even though it was this guy's girlfriend the whole fucking time.
Right, you don't care.
So basically, I'm like every time this dude's gone, I'm always in her face talking to her, saying something, and just like I may talk to her about.
I mean, look at yourself. If you got in my face and talked to me, I would be totally freaked out and disgusted, mostly disgusted.
Or something with her and boyfriend, and I'm like,
have you heard of Andra, Big Bullhorn Betty? Have you heard of her? Because I'm thinking love match. That's what I'm thinking.
Concerned motherfucker just standing around shit like, I'm fucking talking to your girlfriend. I drove her down. Her girlfriend's crying. He's in the kitchen, and I go in. I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like I'm concerned, bitch. Like this is.
That's what predators do. They come in on the weak. That's what predators do. Wow.
It's kind of like I'm overstepping him, kind of, and it's really fucked up because he has a lot of respect for me, and I think he's you know what I mean? Because when I already done touched her hand outside, I got a boyfriend, don't be touching my hand. When she went inside and I was talking to her, got on camera and adoring her until I find she looked. This is already after I already tried to step up.
Dude, do you ever get out? I mean, this is so freaky.
Stuff a lot more than what the fuck it is. Like this dude's going, and I got to use all this time to fucking talk to her and give her space. But unfortunately, when you give her space to zone in back what she's doing, unfortunately while he's gone, I can't fill none of those gaps while she's worrying about all the shit. So to give you some real fucking advice, I did that in real time. She was holding my hand. I was rubbing her fingers and looking at her.
Yes, God.
This is something.
How long can you talk about that? Fuck, man.
Spends a lot of time on that. So I gave her some money, you know.
Did you?
I want to make her feel she has some source of security with. And I told her what I did. I told her I don't really have money. You called me the time that I had some money. You know, I'm real. It's like I do things to make money. I was like, every month I usually make a paycheck worth of money, if that, and I still have, if that makes sense, because I do have fucking money. So
I'm thinking your bills are probably not much.
even though it's April, I still have whatever money I have to go get whatever I need done to make up. Hopefully, you make more money. And then after this month, I probably won't have no more source money, if that makes sense. So I have to figure out a way to make some more money. Cause I got enough money to pay some rent if I want to right now. Like,
Good job.
Fucking, you want a hotel room for fucking week, bitch? Like, I got you, but I don't got. You're not my girl.
I got some more money for you.
I was like, don't be scared of me. She like leaning to me, so she don't make full body contact. That's why I put my arms around her sides. I didn't put my arms around her and just make her bond with me.
Wow, look at that beautiful room.
I feel really fucking good for some reason.
This, what you're seeing behind him, is exactly what was described in the court papers for the other brother, the RSO, how they were living and why she couldn't get the 3-year-old. She couldn't get custody of the 3-year-old. That was in 1993 or 94. So yeah, boards on the windows, blankets on the door. That looks like a car seat that he's sitting on. Wow. Okay. A 3-year-old was in this house that couldn't speak and couldn't use a fork. A 3-year-old. And that was the RSO brothers. The girl he was in the video with, talking about having sex with her. That's where she lived.
Like, I'm extremely mentally distressed not having a female. To the point that I'm really grabbing this other guy's girl, doing everything I can to touch her.
Dude, wash your hair. Get a job. I don't know about your teeth. I don't know. That would be expensive, but get out of the dumpster you're in. And just because you want a girl, you can't just take them.
Talk to her, take pictures with her. But she's my girl or some shit.
Yeah, you want a girl.
You know?
Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Unfortunately, her time with me alone is her time with me alone. I'm doing whatever I want, basically. Because she didn't cause it to happen. I'm choosing when that happens. I wanted to grab her hands. She would have never, ever grabbed my hand, no matter what the situation was, if I would have been here the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. That's what I wanted. I got to fill it out. That's why I'm like more connected to her emotionally right now.
Oh my God.
I called her in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
She got my fucking call. And then she called me at like 9:30. I was like, hey, come hang out with me. What are you doing? I'm like, sleep here in the shed. Call another guy's girlfriend. I saw her hand the night before.
I'm asleep here in the shed. Is that what he said? Oh my God. What? Okay.
Sleeping. So that's always on my mind when I'm sleeping with just thinking about her and my connection to her. I just want to feel it and hold on to it forever. And, now here's another thing about that.
Okay.
Seeing her again elsewhere is the same thing, and the feeling it occurred, except I'm slightly further, right? So when you meet a female, what you want to do is fuck about. Well, I'm the one to give goddamn dating advice.
Yeah.
It's really bottom with some other guy's fucking girl. That is pretty goddamn hardcore, dude. I don't give a fuck what no one says, man. That chick looked me in the eyes and I'm rubbing her hand and fingers like an hour and 30 minutes after you told me don't fucking touch my hands because I'm so freak walking up to you, sitting down and fucking with your taser. I mean, come on, man. I'm trying to move further, quicker, and faster. I have nothing to fucking lose. I'm in a state of misery right now. I need to fucking touch your body and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking adore you. I'm gonna fucking tell you how fucking fine you are and fucking how nice you look. And you're gonna fucking. I want to do whatever. At least be good to her, but for the most part, I say want to do whatever.
Be good to her. You're just going to touch her body. Okay. Yes. I wonder how long that's been sitting there. Okay, we got it, dude. Fucking call it.
3 bitches in a row. Yeah, fuck your stomach and fucking mind up so fucking bad. You know, you think back to back without it hurt me.
Where you got to be in the rap. That's on purpose, but you're going to be like, there's so much information here that you're going to be like, dang, it's awesome. So stay tuned for that.
It's me, don't worry. Shit, you're getting scared, aren't y'all? Shit, it's me. See, shit, don't get, man, I know.
I guess the name of his channel was The Life of Mike. Right, Fizz Greg.
transform that fast. Maybe this is my true form.
Kindling, the YouTube channel, yo. Yo, I said let's drink a beer, maybe smoke some marijuana.
Y'all want to know something fucked up?
Ready?
The neighbor was out there smoking a cigarette, and I was aiming a sniper.
I'm about to go offline.
Bro, Mike. The neighbor was smoking a cigarette, and I was aiming a sniper in his head, and you don't even know it.
Thanksgiving with the Hobbit family.
Get litty like a fucking king.
Mustard and cake, all the haters will stay straight.
And then there was this one. And that's it. This is Jimmy or Dolly Vision interviewing rapper Mike like he doesn't know that he's his nephew.
Just talking. His ass went to the mall, robbed an old lady.
Rapper Mike, aka Mike Ange, his current sentence. And that's cut off.
For cell phone. Strong arm rob.
You know, look, the thing about rapper Mike, you know, I know a lot of y'all think he's, you know, crazy as hell. You know what I mean?
And also very dangerous.
And he can be at times, but there's other times where he's just a normal dude. You know, he does have some kind of threatening to burn down their house. He has 2 arson.
By the way, the shed he lives in behind Dolly's house burnt down.
Charges, which is felonies, 2 felony charges, and hopefully he's off of probation. I know he told me he was.
Man, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of glad that Mike is getting somewhere where he needs him. He can get some help. Rapper Mike got locked back up, y'all. He got locked back up. That's a booking photo on the thumbnail. He got locked up for
Rapper Mike
got locked up for the same charge, threatening a healthcare provider.
Sounds like his crimes are becoming more and more violent.
Threatening his healthcare provider. And he's already out on bond for threatening, I think it was like a Kmart employees and shit. So, and they're felonies.
Man, look, you got to put yourself in this man's
These are all different arrests.
shoes, all right? He's had a rough life, okay? You know, he's like 4'1". I mean, people look at him as a little person, okay, as a midget. And that's rough enough as it is. I'll never forget when I first met him in jail. He came into my cell, you know. But anyways, this dude went into jail, Chesapeake jail. He got transferred to Hampton Roads Regional. We found out he is on probation still. He didn't get off probation, so chances are if he's found guilty for these charges, which is threatening arson or threatening to create or a bomb or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly how it was. Yeah, rapper Mike, ladies and gentlemen, he was going through some serious mental issues before he left. And now I'm starting to realize why. He was in a very toxic environment, and we're going to break that down here in 1 second. He wrote me in the
It never got broken down.
letter and broke down everything for me. But he is in a psych ward to make sure that he is not crazy and he can go and stand trial. You know, he says they ask him the same questions every day.
Down 23-1.
This is when Dolly's interviewing him, acting like he doesn't know that they're related. But this is Dolly interviewing Rapper Mike's nephew.
Also, the after prison show, we got Rapper Mike. What's up, Rapper Mike?
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing?
Rapper Mike stayed in Dolly's shed.
You are like one of the biggest celebrities yet we've had in the studio.
Yep.
Now he stays in prison.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Rapper Mike.
See some cool ones, you know, tell them who I am and things, stuff. And well, at one point, this one guy was coming down the hallway. I didn't know who it was. Like,
Rapper Mike is Dolly's nephew.
Who's this guy, man? I don't know who this is. You know, just how I think any other trustee would come, right? And also the dude started getting closer, and it's Jimmy Jams, you know? It's Jimmy. And I was like,
yeah, I was locked up. I was locked up for a year. And when I found out Rapper Mike was in Supermax, I was on trustee. So I volunteered to go up there to mop the floors so I could go up there and talk to him. So I was his first visitor. You had been locked up in that Supermax for how long?
I'll tell you this: I beat the charge. I went and got off with just a misdemeanor. I think when I had 3 assault law enforcement. I got a plea deal on 2 assault law enforcement. It's class 6 felony for through objects, which is using a weapon.
And you ended up going there on a misdemeanor charge too, right?
Yeah, that's
trespassing, right?
Look, yeah, like a trespassing. And look, it's a misdemeanor. That was a felony burglary. I got that done for a misdemeanor.
Sounds an awful lot like Ernie Shell. Get in there, do all these assaultings, whipping up on the cops, and then just play crazy.
Right, they came to me a plea, but I had these 3 felonies. The judge went to go look at my 3 years probation. He violated it and gave me all 3 years back.
Hopefully they'll Dolly her Ernie too. Okay, thank you for being here. That's all I got for today. Tomorrow we'll do part 2, and that's Georgia. Takes off at Georgia when they were all in Georgia making a mess of things. Oh, I bet he did. We just can't get the FOIA for it. I bet it's been a long time ago. But yeah. Wonder where he's at now. Who knows? Might have to look into that. Okay, well, thank you all for being here. And Heels in the Air, we miss you. You got a certain kind of comedy that no one's reproduced, and probably nobody can reproduce. And I'm glad that we heard your voice on the last clip. So, talk to y'all later. See you tomorrow.